Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with the growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
I mean, I got it, so I ain't tripping.
No, I don't want to sound stupid as
Can you
well.
cut on my microphone? Can you cut on my Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all.
This
You know what we
light is
doing
lighting today.
every
natural light.
yeah. The light is
I
lighting.
think that's natural light.
It's definitely natural light. The shadow is coming from.
I see the
another.
shadow, yeah.
Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all. Today we had a special show going on. Some people escaped from Northville, and they
place still open?
No, that's where you came from.
How do we get in there?
Right.
That's why we escaped, because it's closed.
Yeah, y'all escaped because it's closed. Speaking of escaping because it's closed, I just like to say thank y'all for joining us for all this time on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. June 2nd actually symbolized 5 years of the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Oh, that's what's up.
We launched June 2nd, 2020.
Congratulations.
Thank you. In case you don't know, that D voice is none other than Brittany Chanel.
Don't you play with me. Don't you do that. Do not.
Okay.
We're not about to
Okay,
I would not talk.
Somebody already texted me tomorrow. I thought you don't wear designer clothes. I don't. This is just
That's
a
not
fake
designer.
Yeah, they Nike. You know how people.
But that's considered designer?
To them, I guess.
Also, then they really...
They slow. They don't have no money.
Would they wear Hanes and Fruit of the Loom?
Is the heat out here in here?
Yes, it's
All the time. That's what I told you.
Don't mess up our morning routine.
What I said to you when I came in, I said I wore a t-shirt on purpose because I knew the fucking heat.
I'm okay.
You sure?
Oh.
You can take this
Look.
off.
How are you?
Hey, G, hand me a paper towel. I might have you got your pants double
That nigga.
Just take this off.
Did y'all want the heat off? I will let you
No.
We get it.
What I will tell you is that the show will not be the same.
No, we want the show to be the same. We want that.
When you alter things,
We don't want to interrupt nothing.
It's fine.
it don't go good.
Excuse me. Hello, I was talking.
We don't really care.
Okay,
We can always turn it off.
We trying to get ready.
Tom got to do his pastoral pats.
Now you should I got mine already. It's coming.
Had allergy.
I'm glad we can bring that liquor.
I'm glad, Tom.
Tom,
I'm glad you don't wear no Beijing because that should have been running.
If I did, I'd be fucked.
With the Beijing.
Listen.
Shut up.
That's really what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they have to don't leave the chalk out.
I like the chalk.
Look, remind me.
You like the chalk?
Remind me to show y'all this picture that my barber, rest in peace, D, our barber that passed. He taught me and let him do that one time. And that nigga dyed my whole beard. I was so pissed.
Hey, the nigga was arguing with the nigga in the chair. He like, nah, Dion, what that nigga told the nigga, shut up, I know what I'm doing.
And he didn't know what he was doing?
No, he knew what he was doing. He was just in the vision for me.
Right. Hey, y'all, we got, how we gonna introduce y'all as regular Shit Talk Podcast?
Started talking.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all here to introduce the new name?
Y'all didn't change it yet? Or y'all got a new name?
What's today's date? We ain't mention the name? Not yet.
Okay.
When are y'all mentioning
We could.
Oh, we can
Give it the new name. Put the new name out there. We're going to speak it in the universe.
There you go. The gentleman from Toxic Talk is here. It's in the building.
Okay, yeah.
I like that.
Formerly known as Shit Talk.
Formerly, yeah.
Toxic talk definitely sounds like I'm about to tune in.
Yeah,
Definitely.
There you go.
So you didn't tune in to Shit Talk?
I did.
I
was coming in.
She
You
came
tuned into the episode that you was on.
Huh?
Don't do that. Don't do Brett like
Come
that.
in and say, hey, y'all.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
she did.
you.
Get back out. Yeah.
Y'all just would never respond, but they never respond.
No,
Because
when
I even said something.
When she come in, he'd be like, hey, Britt, and then we won't see
He
nothing
did
else
say
from
that
Britt.
before. Well, because sometimes I just be listening.
Yeah.
That's cool. We
I
appreciate
I
it.
can't
We listen and we don't.
There's never a time to go by that I don't speak to her. Even when we not in the same place, if she just said, I can hear it.
Okay.
Damn.
See, when you like that, you really like that with somebody. So it's
I'm
possible.
like, hey.
And
you hear through the walls.
This nigga say.
Nah, we ain't going to do the boundaries and walls.
You hearing through the walls. Hey,
So I always
But
thought the
I
nigga was
always
just
talk
crazy.
Huh?
So when you just come out of nowhere and be talking, you talking to Britt?
I mean, she might have spoke to me and you didn't know.
You know what? That ain't. Because that's what happens when you
You see,
know your
certain
person.
stuff you just speak it to the universe. It don't all got to be real, but it's in podcasts where I told y'all this. The actors do.
I was like, yeah, wrap it up.
Yeah.
I like that for y'all.
the actors do what?
I don't like all this chaos. I just don't
So
like
there's too much going on this
Not
month.
the actors, the word like.
See, he don't talk to the
Glorilla
mic.
might have a boyfriend that ain't really her
He don't
boyfriend.
talk to the mic, so it sound like he's
Who, me?
It's for publicity.
Yeah, you see what I'm
It be
saying?
That's yeah. Keep set number 4 up for me,
Publicity
please. There you go.
Yeah. It sounds echoey.
Yeah, because that was him. He wasn't talking to me.
Oh, that was me?
Yeah, that was all you.
Oh.
We ain't gonna do that.
It was all
Did you read what Todd said?
What the hell Todd said?
He said, I bet as soon as Telly gets in a relationship, that heater won't be on anymore.
Wow.
Damn.
Like, you know what?
Shit.
I just like the
I'm trying to understand what's wrong with it.
See?
Never mind.
That's not true.
See?
Yeah.
'Cause I like heat.
I like the heat too.
I bet you'll be true. Especially
That's
she,
not
you know
true.
what? He wasn't there with us the other day with me, her, and Ty went out. You just don't understand.
What? Y'all went out without me?
We ain't going out. We went out to lunch.
So y'all went out without me?
He
We didn't
wasn't
even
there.
get to go out.
Yeah, we didn't get to go out because
They went out without you.
Was it Wednesday?
They left you.
I definitely was here on Wednesday.
it was
Till
weird.
like 2 o'clock.
We didn't go out to like 3.
It don't matter. Y'all didn't ask her
I
did she
wasn't
want to
invited,
go.
and now I'm upset with all of you.
So
He's like, I don't
next
know.
next time we go out, we definitely gonna make sure we call Brittany, and we're gonna call you to ask you to pay for lunch. So there we have it. We worked out
Wait,
there.
I just want you to call y'all teammate. Don't call me.
Okay.
What you trying to match your headset today?
Oh yeah, all that.
Hey, Tom, I got one for him. So the next time Shit Talk go out, we won't take Miles with us.
No, we're taking him and he got the bill.
Yo, he
Oh,
got
okay,
something-
well, that's cool, too.
No, don't take Miles because he don't have the bill. I'm still waiting on my shot of tequila.
I'm telling you.
Hey, he might
I'm
not have
still
the bill,
waiting.
but he got the entertainment. The last time we was at Cheer, that nigga was on. He was on
Do y'all
one.
go to Starters like every Friday?
Why
No.
would you call it that? And I just said cheers.
Yeah, cheers. You don't want
I
everybody.
didn't mean
And
that
look,
part.
These is high value men, and they don't want low value
Oh,
women.
we know because women's be women on them.
Hey, because look, speaking about what Tom was saying earlier about speaking stuff into the universe, remember we did an episode on temptation, And we was tempted that night soon as we hit the mud.
That was the same night.
Y'all was tempted.
I passed.
I passed.
Did you pass?
I passed.
It didn't sound like it.
No.
You didn't see so.
No,
secure.
I was graded on the curve.
Yeah, I ain't want to tell
I didn't want
him.
to. No,
So y'all saw five heartbeats.
He's talking toxic
But y'all
right now.
saw
I didn't want to be
heartbeats,
rude.
right?
I didn't want to be. I was being a gentleman. I didn't want to be
To
rude.
the
being a
ladies.
gentleman. Yeah, I wasn't.
We thought you were being a
I
jerk.
was being nice, but I do how y'all do. I smile, thanks, and then I change the
And that's all you
subject.
need sometimes.
See, I can get on the phone.
See, I don't want to get
I
on
was
the
nervous
phone.
though, because that lady was aggressive. Because she looked down and told her sister, "Hey, fuck all that. I want him." Excuse me.
He's like, fool.
So you weren't attracted? That's what it was.
Nobody was interested.
Y'all just weren't attracted.
The one that said, because I'm like kind of on the end, so they table was next to me. Soon as she sat down, all I seen was thong.
Yeah.
So y'all
That
just
ain't-
weren't attracted.
So
None
I
of
put it
was-
like this:
no.
they were people that, if I was looking for some fun, I'd have hit them and kept it moving. But that ain't where I'm at. I done did that. I had my fun with that. Like all that thong hanging out, that shit wasn't cute to me.
No, I'm gonna tell you who fell. Spoon fell.
Spoon fails all
I
the
can see him
time.
doing that.
What?
Spoon's a slut.
He likes attention.
No.
We had to drag Spoon out of the bar that night.
But
Yeah.
he likes attention. Shout out to Spoon. He definitely likes
I'm gonna
attention.
start reading scriptures. Next woman try me that I don't have an apple. I'm just gonna ask her if she prepared for Jehovah's return.
Are you gonna read the real scripture, or are you gonna interpret it into your
Well,
way?
you know
He
I
gonna
got,
paraphrase.
but you know I got bars though.
So
Okay.
can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead.
Did y'all use pickup lines on chicks? Like,
I had one.
can you please? What was
No,
it?
it really
I need
wasn't
to
a
know. I
pickup
really
line.
wanna know.
Listen, and shout
I'm
out
not just being funny. I probably have.
me and my cousin, we rode like for a whole summer. It's his birthday today. I used to call like, this was like early 2000s. Like we just used to pull up like, hey boo boo, you got a minute? And it used to work every time. Like they liked being called boo boo back then. I don't know. But I had to get straight to the point because I always felt like I was the one sought out.
Yeah.
So I got approached more than I approached people. But rest in peace to my big cousin. We could be driving up. I don't give a fuck. We'd be on 8 Mile.
Yeah.
He see something, he pull over, get him. But me being who I am and I'm hanging with the old heads, I don't want to disappoint and I can't be
Right.
a part. So I jump out and talk some shit.
I don't know. And when I used to go to Northland, my favorite one, oh my God, look at you looking good.
That's what you used to do.
And they be like, you're so silly. He sounds just like us.
I would ask if you need some tissue. Do you need tissue?
The other one, the more recent one,
No, seriously, because of what?
me, Face, and Solo, or when it's maybe 3 of us, or even like me, Face, and G, we would ask, like, say if it was somebody at church, like, we got a question, like, which flavor do you like? And she'd tell us, you know what I'm saying?
That's some corny shit, bro.
But they answer.
But they ain't like that.
They like that shit.
I lost a friend off
That nigga lost a childhood friend.
He did not talk to me no more.
Why? What was he?
He wasn't the flavor that she wanted.
What was
was
his
at-
flavor?
Her flavor was chocolate that day.
What was his flavor?
He
That
was
nigga
like
yellow.
a mocha latte caramel.
Yeah.
Don't nobody
He was
want
lighter
that.
than me.
But listen,
Don't nobody want that.
this is the only reason
I
I did it. I'm gonna make it quick, and then I know you ready for us to shut up. Doc.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
So we at Rouge. We killing time because we got something to do that day. Now he did call a girl to the car. Now he's in the back seat, but so G driving, I'm in the passenger in the back. But the lady talking to him, but she's staring at like this him, but I'm looking at Shan, but I'm talking to him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this lady is on my ass. So I just asked, I'm like, what's your preferred flavor? She like chocolate and touched my beard. Now I wanted to cuss her out.
Oh, really?
Don't touch my fucking beard.
So you wasn't attracted.
No.
That's all it means.
Yeah, because I don't.
Listen,
It wouldn't
I'll
have
be
been an issue.
honest.
If you was
Listen.
attracted, you would have been like, yeah, you would have been okay. And if you
No,
was
I
attracted,
gave
she
her-
said, I want you would have wanted her.
No. I exchanged numbers with her. But
See,
I exchanged numbers the other night.
this is the thing.
Even I never called.
I exchanged numbers and we was cool. But she also wouldn't have been a good speed for him because she was pretty hood. She was from Flint.
Oh,
Like,
she was slow.
oh no, she too fast and slow.
Yeah, because Flick, they not as behind as you think, but she would. She probably would have got him up there, and he might have
Flipped over.
Or a nigga might have popped up.
Yeah, that's what I'm flipped over.
Yeah, because
I don't know. I tell
but
you,
yeah, I definitely lost a friend.
My favorite line, the favorite line that got me the most ass.
Miles.
Brittany, close your ears.
They close.
I eat that pussy. That got me everything I ever needed in life.
It could have got you a lot of shit.
That's crazy.
You ever said that to me, I would run.
That's simple though.
I would run.
That don't mean I would do it.
Oh, listen, dog, I remember a couple years ago.
I would run.
This was I'm saying early 2000. Nigga, Black Coat. He was pulling up. He had just pulled up to a female and be like, "What up, y'all want to do it?" And that shit was working for this nigga though. He like a certain type of woman. The women back then, not now, but back then he like did fall for that.
So I'm running.
Hey, look,
Let's do it.
Brittany, I hear what you're saying. You running
out there.
Brittany, no, it's not. Listen, this whole thing about
That's how I feel.
This how you say that, right? But one or three of your friends is gonna be like, "Shit, what's up?" You know what I mean? I mean, bottom line.
I said I would run.
Okay, well, you can run your ass on.
Do y'all have a pickup line?
Hell no.
Do you approach men?
I would say just my eyes.
Have y'all ever approached a man before?
Shit.
Yes, I have.
She ain't gonna say shit, okay? Brittany might be like, "Hey, what's up with you?"
Mm-hmm.
She ain't do like this. Like,
I mean, we don't really have to. All you have to do is just look and smile. We don't really have to say much.
See,
but
that's what I be saying.
How about approach? Yeah.
Listen, my approach.
You don't pick up line when you approach.
People don't be getting.
She don't need no pick up line.
Just say hi.
She ain't don't need no pick up line, but she got to talk.
Just grab his hand. I was talking to somebody and I just grabbed his hand. And followed me, and then we start talking.
That's gangster. I like that.
That was some player than a mother. That was some player shit. Right
so you talk to another
that
female,
would have turned
you
me
grab his
on.
hand and just like, come on. Yeah, I'd have went too.
I probably would have melted. Like, that's
well, you lucky to get stabbed because it could have been her husband.
It wasn't though. I mean, obviously, no, it wasn't.
Was this the one that? Never mind.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
no.
At least he was being demure with it. Miles would been like, because the president.
No, it wasn't. But I mean, it's easy for us if we want to.
If you would have grabbed my hand during that day,
It was funny because he was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, because he not used to that. Yeah.
I wouldn't even hit you with the whoa. I'd have just came. I'd have been walking with you like.
I mean, he was talking to her, but she.
But if you that gangster to walk up to me while I'm talking to somebody and grab my hand and just pull me. Okay,
that's it.
That's what I did.
I could see the future aggression in my head. Like, oh, she might be like, "Nigga, come eat this." Shit, like, because women don't
turn me on.
That's a turn on to me. Like, women don't do it. Like,
though, she ain't gonna say the P word.
I wouldn't give a fuck what it is. I know. I call what's that? The thing to help you learn the languages?
Rosetta Stone.
I tap into Rosetta Stone. Whatever she say, I'll pick it up.
Okay, Google Translator.
God damn it!
Shout out! I got new shirts coming out called "I Got BV."
Oh
yeah.
Oh.
I wish she stopped saying that.
No, please.
Billionaire vision.
Is the letters gonna be up under there?
No, so I got BV.
So they gotta ask you.
That's what I said.
I'll buy one, but I'll never wear that.
Yeah, it said I got BV and up under it say billionaire vision.
That's what you want.
Yeah,
but it'll definitely catch the eye.
That's what I'm saying.
No, if he
but it might like
because he said
you might get a free clinic brochure
when you
too.
have the context to help.
Yeah, because if you just say I got BV, I'm not just gonna wear that.
Exactly.
And women,
I gotta wear
y'all want to highlight the billionaire vision part.
I'm not gonna wear it.
That's all I said. That's all I said.
We know her shit stinking doughy.
Doughy is a wild word.
Hey, look,
okay.
Believe it or not, the Chinese, they're like, look, just put it in the blender. Anyway,
that's it.
Not while I'm drinking.
No, that's it, you know?
Let's go to today's topic. Let's go to today's topic, y'all. Is your location impacting your value?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all answer first before I say something.
Brittany, of course, she gonna say she stay out on 29 3rd Mile.
Okay, I like to be out in the woods. I like peace.
Yeah,
me too.
It's peaceful.
I feel like your location can definitely impact your value.
Yeah, for sure.
I kind of asked her, G. You got
a cheat code. I didn't want to ask.
So it gave me a better.
Why I didn't ask for more context?
Because I asked the last time, and I didn't want to seem like I'm stupid every time you give me a topic. I got to keep asking you.
I'll actually say. I mean, can I answer it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to say yeah, and the reason that like all my kids grew up going to Novi schools, but we lived out there for their education though. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like if I didn't have no kids, I probably would still be living on Joy Road right now in my neighborhood because I'm comfortable over there. You know
That's
what
the
I'm
whole purpose of going to certain areas.
But I definitely moved, and that shit was expensive.
Yeah.
Thank God they older.
Yeah, but that was an investment that you made for your kids.
You figure 2011, our rent was $1,700 a month.
How much?
2011?
$1,700.
In
Just think about
2011,
now.
where at?
In Novi.
Nova.
Damn, how much is it now?
No,
that shit probably $22,000 or better
Well,
now.
you got to think about homes are almost they're $1 million now. Definitely.
Well,
Listen, I think they really.
And I'm saying for back then, that was expensive to be. That's rent, like that's expensive.
You were renting. You said you were renting out there. Yeah.
I mean, my house, but we had an 8-bedroom crib and it was $1,700. So it was.
That house had like it was like 6 beds. It was 3 upstairs. The basement, a person could live in the basement.
Yeah.
Like it was 3 bedrooms in the basement, a living room. All, you know what I'm saying? It was a big ass house.
Well, never mind.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, what's the square footage?
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I don't
Say
remember
that'll
that.
determine that.
Well, I think when
Yes, it does.
I'm not gonna lie. When I say in the Indian village, it impacted my value. I mean, impacted my value because I hated white people even that much more.
I always thought Indians live in Indian Village.
Why do you hate white people so much?
Cut it all the way.
Like this even
Listen, but if you know how like Dearborn, you relate Dearborn with the Arabs and
But there's nothing to say it's
Hamtramck
Arabic
with the
Dearborn, though.
Polish.
No, right?
Let me explain.
I was
I'm
gonna say,
explain.
But it ain't
except
called
for the
pole traffic.
halal.
It ain't called pole traffic.
I'm just telling y'all, I thought that was their area. I'm like, damn, so that's where the Native Americans be at.
Right, you thought she was on to something.
Tony, I'm so glad you said that on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We're gonna use this as a
Thank you, Tone. Listen. We listen and we don't judge. Yeah.
Yeah, we judging the
We
day.
listen and we don't.
You nigga try to clean it up and say the Native American. You just said I thought Indians lived. Then you want to come back. I thought that's where the Native Americans stayed at.
Listen, they ain't gonna let you live it down.
He said what he said.
Y'all
And I can't stand on y'all.
Hey,
Give a fuck.
Listen.
Can these two get together? I don't want no trouble with them.
That be
You
me.
are so petty.
Oh, and they matching.
At least I know my time
Look at
tables.
They black and white.
That is cutie. Yeah.
Y'all think y'all was a couple. It look like somebody just
They got their matching chains on and everything. Look at them.
That is cute.
Oh, y'all some haters.
They just, you know.
I'm so jealous.
I'm sorry, that was
I'm
my.
happy for
You
you.
see me scared. You see me.
happens when people be jealous.
Look, you see me phone scanning. I'm like,
Yeah, somebody find you wasn't mine.
Y'all matching.
yeah.
Okay.
that's true.
Okay.
That's true. I didn't peep that.
And we're not gonna leave Doc out. He matching the table.
Yes.
In the headphones.
Everybody matching
Hey,
something.
a stiff and a stiff.
But we're gonna get back to the the black and
Let's
white.
get back to the topic.
Oh, the topic. Oh,
He's talking about
I thought we was talking
No,
about
I mean, I think that goes for anything in life. Your location affects the value, right? It's the same
Yeah.
with planting seeds
I mean,
and things like that.
because you can be in jail.
Yeah.
Some
Like,
people-
So, but just
But does
But
that
like when you go different places, sometimes you soar. You're gonna soar because the environment is different.
I agree.
my take on this is like, this is me personally. Your location, it doesn't necessarily have to be your physical location. It could be your location where you at in life.
Yeah,
That's
Can't
exactly
do
what I
that
told
and stuff.
Tom. So
your mental.
So I did get it.
Yep, you on the money.
got it.
That's
High five, G.
okay. That's exactly what I
Did you
told
just
Tom.
high five?
Hold on.
Myself.
It's
Hold on.
okay.
That was
Because if you
worse
don't
than Indian
listen,
Village.
no, because if you don't got you, who
is that
will?
what he did?
Yes, I high five myself.
Do it again.
That looks so.
I don't think.
I don't want to say that word because I
And
don't
then
want
it's
to
the way that he
offend
do
nobody.
it.
It look like.
Hey,
So you can give yourself a dap.
say it on their show.
I ain't gonna lie. That works.
That was cute.
Why would you want to
That hand clap was
That
cute,
sounds like
G.
some haters.
No, I didn't say that. I
You
didn't
said
want
let
y'all.
them get canceled. Like, why would you?
No, because I know where you was finna go with it. Say it on.
It's
their-
all right.
say
We
it
just gonna come on y'all
Rise
show at that point.
and Grind. Oh no, we ain't.
Oh no,
But look,
Yeah,
yeah,
nice wholesome show.
wholesome.
Y'all show wasn't that bad.
I guess Biggie Kev no GP.
Yeah, that's my brother-in-law.
What does
Well,
it mean?
don't be
That's my
scared.
brother-in-law.
Little brother.
But why did you say don't be scared, Britt? What was I afraid of?
I don't know what you was scared of.
What up, though, Biggie Kev?
I don't know.
We need to get you on the show, brother. I know we don't need a high chair. But you
it's not Big Kev. It's Biggie Kev.
Biggie Kev. He the comedian. He dope as hell.
I know, but I'm saying
to pronounce his name.
It's a lot to say.
Hey, Calvin, I don't know what's wrong with him and
Biggie
BV.
Kev.
I hope that's Calvin.
Hey, man. Say, man.
I don't know about
Hey, man. Say,
no,
man.
it's not. It's a little shaky.
Caller on there.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes, I'm calling in about the topic of the other day. Is your location impacting your value? Okay, what exactly? I'm coming to the tail end of this. What exactly you guys, what do you guys want from that? Like,
first of all, what was that smacking? What was that in the background? I heard some smacking in the background.
How did you pick up on it? I don't know.
Hello?
Okay. The topic is basically where are you at in your life, or it could be a physical location in your mind state. It could be like where you at, wherever you at is impacting your value,
or how you see yourself.
Okay, I see myself as I'm a 46-year-old man, been with my wife since high school. I'm very rare. We raised 4 kids. Our daughter's graduating. No baby mamas, no baby daddies, whatever. Very rare,
So yeah, you place value on your mental.
That's a high value man right there.
There you go, for sure.
Been at a job for the last. It ain't easy now. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy.
Yeah, of course.
Raising children in today's society with the internet, social media, and all that kind of stuff. Been at my job for the last 20-some years. But what I will like to say is that I'm a big time sissy that like dicks in my ass.
I can tell.
Okay.
I mean, we got.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, we got
that nigga.
Okay.
I mean, it's no problem. We listen and we don't judge. Well, being a sissy is okay.
No, that's not even a comedian kid.
That ain't big kid. But being a sissy is okay. But you have 4 children, right? He laughing his damn self. He can't even get on. Hello?
He's still there? He hung up?
He hung up.
No. See, the number that came through
that was toxic.
Shaky, however, I decided I answer all calls. So
yeah.
Okay, well that was their value.
Wait, that was a hell of a plot twist.
Man.
Well, I picked up on
it. No, I did too.
No, from the beginning, I felt
I was about to ask you did religion play a part.
No shade, no tea from the beginning.
I personally thought that was a female.
No shade, no tea.
Just with
that's
the
what they said. And I said,
First
okay.
of all, anytime a man talk with a lisp, I'm curious.
We not gonna do that.
I was about to say something, but I caught myself.
Wait a minute now.
I was counting down in my head. Oh shit! Now that just was crazy, right?
Well, shout out to you, caller. Thanks for calling the Round Morning Show.
I told you, I love sissies. You know what I mean?
I feel like sometimes people just be calling like, is that number really working? Like, is the number on?
Hey, Shane, your job is to screen the calls.
you see, and I.
Hey, let's see.
You right.
We have a special guest coming on.
I check.
You check. Okay, is the thing hit?
Yes.
Okay, make sure.
Updated.
All right.
Good morning, Richard.
No, I think since we're speaking on the location mentally where you are, I think that it affects how you see yourself as value or not valuable. Yeah. So I definitely think that that's important. I think the mental part is the most important of all of it.
I think
in my opinion.
Who is cousin Blue Bees? That's Blue Bees. Who is cousin to Blue Bees?
Todd.
Oh, they was talking.
They talking. That's why, because you in their conversation.
No, they on our thread.
Yeah, but you in their conversation.
Caller, call back in.
You in there?
Huh? That's the same caller?
No. Tom, like GB, like I just said.
What if the ring had a list?
But no. Yes, caller, please.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
Calling in.
They hung up.
I wasn't expecting to hear any of that, but hey.
But I'm a big old.
Oh, there we are. Is that the caller?
That's
the
same one?
No, I ain't never looked at the.
Can't
answer the phone. Get your thumb.
Right, what's wrong with your thumb? Lick it.
Damn, calling you in there.
It's too much to get to first. It's too much to get to.
You don't know what part to go to first.
Say man.
That's first. I don't know when I said the word "say man." I don't know. That's the tagline is "Amen." That's the tagline.
Say man.
So you don't want us to add "say man."
I don't know what the "say man" came from, but that's beside what I'm trying to say though.
Okay. What do you
First
say?
off, Tone and G stepped up there. They ain't even give me the credit for the inspiring the whole name change.
I knew it was coming.
They ain't even give me the credit.
Well, sometimes a gentleman just remains silent, Calvin. So, don't do yourself nothing.
No, I'm messing with them. I want to address that. I want to address that phone call.
Okay.
What do you have to say?
I want to address that phone call.
Hey man, gay man, what's up?
I don't know.
Sometimes some things ain't worth.
I don't know where that came from. I don't know how that just went that left. I don't know what that was about. Like it was supposed to be location impacting the value. I don't know what was that about.
His location was
Listen, but that's the thing. He was going
was
perfect,
that a prank call?
happy life, perfect life, everything, and then that nigga say, "But I said, wait,
yeah, they knew how.
They
knew how to call.
I wanted to say,
I take that. I take my high value comment back.
I had to say, hey man, at that one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all he needs is amen.
Can I ask a question?
I guess he didn't expect
Did the
it to go
wife
like
know?
this.
Did she know? Did anybody
Exactly,
decide to tell her? Did
because-
she know?
Yes, we knew when he first.
It was for no, for real.
She had to know, right? She had to know. Because I knew.
Yeah, I knew.
Here go Miles.
It was funny because Sanford already. I'm like, yeah, we already peeped this.
I heard Sissy and I was just like, where's the call going?
Yeah.
The call went south fast.
Well, I guess I was trying to understand.
Talk to Ty said when he first called in, I said he was gay.
It was the voice. And it gave more.
I really thought that it was a woman who had a raspy voice.
Yeah, she's just waking up.
That was a deep one.
Right? You thought that was a woman's voice?
I did.
No, I mean I thought it was a woman.
Well, Tom said it the best. He said that was a deep one. It was.
That's what he said.
I thought it was just a raspy woman's voice.
I did too, because it's early in the morning. Everybody ain't up yet.
My voice is never that raspy early in the morning, but I'm just saying some women just have raspy voices.
At first I was fooled. Like, damn, he.
That's how they really be out there
I
fooling.
thought he was on some real shit, like just talking about.
I was about to ask him, like, did religion play a role in that before he
It took
went
him
left?
too long to say what he wanted to say about the topic.
Well, for the simple fact that they was trying to figure out what the topic was, I think they was trying to
like how you get the number where you watching
If religion
or
played a role,
not.
he was Catholic.
Damn.
Or a confused Chaldean.
What about the BV shirt?
What about it?
Hey, billionaire vision. That sound cool, but you gonna get the look off top though.
Exactly. And then so when they look, I be like, nah, bitch. Dude,
damn.
I'm sorry.
That's your sales.
But look, but if it's okay for Sexy Red to sell what she's selling, it's okay for Mr. Miles to sell
What
them.
is Sexy Red selling?
Did you call the nigga Mr. Miles?
She's selling lip gloss with the name of STDs on it.
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
What?
Her lip gloss is gonorrhea. Gonorrhea.
What color is the gonorrhea?
No, it's all
It's green.
It's all wild, bro. It's the whole situation is
And
wild,
people
bro.
buy
The
it.
marketing.
People buying that
People
shit.
put that on their mouth.
Dog,
Yes.
she sold out
It's
her
I think
first
it's one that's actually called like nothing. It's the color of
Nut.
it. So
Well, we pushing.
Fenty, like fentanyl.
Lizzie, that just hurted your soul to say you like it's the color of it.
you know because I do beat the mirror, but she is selling.
She nasty.
I'm just gonna stick to Fenty.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Thank you, Rihanna.
That's so disturbing.
Bring out a bottle
It
of
is.
gonorrhea to cover her lips.
And that sounds like you trying to manifest some
And
stuff.
she
No,
sold
for
out.
real. Listen.
Don't come to my house or be around me and we out and about and you pull out a
And you
bottle of
apply
gonorrhea. Or you pull out a thing of herpes and put it on your lip. Like the date over
That's
with.
really what they're called.
We
You see what I'm saying? Now you manifesting it.
I don't even want to be your friend
to
no
a
more.
different level, man.
It's called herpes, and then
No, you gotta call a ride. You ain't even get back in the car with me.
Not you gotta call
Do
a
y'all
ride.
even like lip gloss?
Yes.
Y'all like the way it look.
I like it.
Y'all
I
like the way
was
it look.
about to
I like
say.
that.
I'm turned off by that name.
It brings out something in y'all lip.
So listen,
Because lip gloss be sticky.
no,
It
but I
can
don't like makeup. I like natural beauty. I like a girl that's just
Y'all
natural beauty.
always say y'all like natural beauty.
Listen, with just some lip gloss on.
Makeup make certain women look like
I
flowers.
like women wear all that goddamn color ass lipstick and all that. So
this is my only issue with the lip gloss.
Here we go with the location.
After you kiss somebody that has the lip gloss on, if you instantly wipe it off, they get offended. So you gotta wait till you leave the person that just put this shit on your lips to wipe it off, so you don't.
I mean, at
seem
the end of the
rude.
day, you knew what it was when you signed up.
No, so that make it right. I just don't want it on my lips no more. I kissed you. I can't wipe the shit off my. You want me walking around with lipstick packs, lipstick smoking?
I'm not gonna lie. I like the way.
I was gonna say I usually will wipe it off.
See, there you go. That's highly considerate.
That'll work.
I don't like my makeup.
That'll work.
I just don't want you to walk around with your lips looking like you just had a bunch of juicy chicken.
You be like your homeboy. Hey man,
I'll remind you.
I'm Britta's a player.
Yeah,
her hand game is out cold. She walking up, grabbing niggas by the hand. She wiping your lips down.
Remember that?
Hold on, what you say?
You said what?
You got to know how to step when you on the side of a man for real.
Listen, but women really don't know. Some women don't know how to touch a man. Damn. And that's really what the problem is.
Look.
No,
that's true. That's true. And they say that
they be like, yo, women, they be rough.
Yeah.
Like,
you should do like a webinar or something like that.
No, it's okay.
A class.
No,
I can't be giving these things out for free.
But if they can pay for this $59.99.
Like there's certain type of women. Like if you pay attention, they know how to touch their men. But for me, I don't watch black women. No disrespect to black women, I watch the other women and how they treat their men and what they do with their men, and I incorporate that because black women, we strong, like we, you know, it's like
sometimes y'all too damn strong.
Look too strong.
So like some of us is a little too strong, and then some of us haven't experienced it or they don't know what it looked like. So like I had the opportunity to be around like other women and I see how they are with their men. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna do that.
Do women know what it? Do women know what it feels like to have to be affectionate with somebody that's literally fighting you?
What? I'm confused.
So you mean y'all beefing?
Like you said you said you watch other races, right?
Yeah, I've seen them in action. Yeah.
And you see how they women step for their man, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Black women step
for their man. That's what you just said in so many words.
Yeah.
I guess I said that. Yeah,
that's what you said.
So our experience, for the most part, the majority of our experiences are combative and not what those other men be feeling, what they want.
Well,
yeah, but that's very true.
That is true, but some men get emotional too when women say things.
Yeah, but
because y'all think that y'all, like with black men, y'all feel like the woman is trying to attack y'all.
It ain't trying.
Not all the time, but
never all the time.
But both the black man and the black woman don't know how to talk to each other.
I think it's just because basically a lot of black men and women was raised in single parent households,
and that's really what it is.
And that's what it is. So we had never shown, like if somebody gave an example on one show, I said, do you realize the majority of black men you meet has never been taught how to love?
No, because they never.
I mean, just by our toys alone, we are given toy soldiers to set up an ambush. I mean, we sit up there how to ambush shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy, like the way we are given toys and girls are given books. Yeah. So y'all read and y'all dream about fairy tales. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And y'all dream of Prince Charming and shit. And we get witches and warlocks and shit. So I mean, it's just the mindset, right? And we are taught to be, like, hypothetically speaking, we're speaking about Chicago, right?
Oh, Lord.
Chicago.
I do love it, though.
I like Chicago downtown, and I'm not going no further.
See, I've been through Chicago. I'm just not going to the west side.
There's not a state or a city that I hit that wherever city I'm at, I have to ride through the hood.
I'm going through the hood.
Yeah, I don't like Chicago's hood.
I am going through the hood, but I'm not going through Old Block. And
I don't go through the block, but that's where the chicken and the restaurants, like it was a Buffalo Wild Wings down there. It's not downtown. I don't remember exactly where, but this Buffalo Wild Wing had a security guard in there, and he was talking about how the Detroit. He was an old school guy, and he was talking about the juke versus the jit. He like, we used to come to Detroit all the time, be battling the Detroit guy, but he was an older guy. He hit a little footwork. I'm like, that's what's up. But
Yeah, they call it footwork too.
they're all not bad down there. You know what I'm saying?
It's not all bad, but I would go on Halstead.
Shout out to Harold's Chicken.
I would go definitely Harold's Chicken. That's the first time I
love Harold's Chicken.
The first time I ever went to chicken
And the
place,
Italian ice.
and they got the chicken in a brown bag with hot sauce all over.
And the Garrett's popcorn. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to
Black folks know what a
That's
chicken
how you
is.
eat them gizzards, though. I like
chicken
put your
gizzards.
I
gizzards in
think
the
I'm
brown
eating some
bag.
gizzards today.
You gonna eat gizzards today?
Oh my god, they be so good.
I don't think I've ever
You
had
don't
gizzards.
think-
You never had gizzards?
I don't think so. I don't think
That's
I've
a little over the
With some
line
hot
right
sauce
there.
over it.
I don't.
She don't like
You don't have hot
condiments.
sauce?
She don't want ketchup. She
No,
don't.
You gotta think about sauces.
I just don't. I like all my
Oh,
stuff plain.
Shanny like sauces. She's
Shanny's
the
into sauces.
queen. All right, Cal, thank
But
you for
I would
calling because
have
we can't
them.
even hear you.
Do you eat Chinese food?
I do eat Chinese food,
Just from the
but I
east.
don't put
You
that
don't put the
little
gravy on it?
I don't know None
Gravy
of
on
that.
Chinese
What do you
food?
eat from the
You don't
Chinese
put
place?
gravy on your
What you put Chinese?
I'm
No.
not
Egg
Thai, but
fouillon?
I'll eat the fried rice.
The egg
with
fouillon
shrimp.
come in the gravy.
No.
Or
Sesame
if I
chicken
get
Don't,
tired,
don't say that.
broccoli,
It don't
carrots,
go
something
together
like
when you said that.
Oh.
No, sesame chicken combo, shrimp fried rice.
Listen,
Some people put gravy on their rice.
I like
very
sweet and
bland with
sour
my
chicken.
food.
But
But I have it
everybody's
in
sauce not
One
good.
day grab it.
Or
I'll have it in
enough
house.
on
The Golden Bowl got to be the top tier best Chinese place I done had in the
6
city.
Mile?
Here you
Yes,
Yeah.
they
That's too
cold.
far
you
for
go.
me.
Exactly. You see?
I drive that far because I used to go to Sun China. I don't eat, when I'm in the mood for
Sun China
Chinese.
good as fuck,
I
though.
overdo it. Sun China, huh?
Sun China good though.
Sunshine.
Yeah, but
Golden Bowl.
they hit
I'm
and
not
miss
a
though.
foodie person.
The golden bowl.
Now,
would be shit
as
if
far
it's
as
still open.
time,
It's still open.
who?
They didn't
Yeah,
redid
they
it.
still open.
It looked nice in there. This nigga, because I told this nigga he hadn't been. I'm like, dog, when you walk in, it's gonna look fucked up. You gonna be like, I don't know if I want to eat here. That nigga say, no, it look nice in here. Nigga, they
Not
didn't
yet.
What?
upgrade it. What's going on?
Nothing.
What's the name of that lip gloss you putting on?
It's popping.
It may not be gonorrhea.
Listen, I'm checking motherfuckers.
No, that's menstrual. That's period.
This is Jellylicious.
Jellylicious.
So with red, if Sexy Red's lipstick was red, would it be like
Period.
menstruation?
Oh no, it'd be called period.
Period. Period poo.
I'm sorry, that's disgusting.
It is kind of, but
And I don't want no kiss from nobody.
yeah, I was
with
gonna say
that
now
shit.
this is not the brand, guys.
Again, I'm
This
gonna
is
wear
not
50.
I want to know.
More
If
Anastasia.
it's color,
Anastasia.
if it gotta be color, I would prefer nude.
Girls are buying it.
Yeah.
First of all, you can sell anything to women.
That's true.
You can sell anything to women.
And it's sexy. So not sexy.
I
It's
don't think
sexy
that lip
red.
gloss is sexy
No,
at
no,
all.
no. I'm saying sexy red. The artist. She'll make people
Sexy red raps.
Yeah, and that she can sell.
Okay. So moving right along.
If her music can sell, I'm sure her lip
anything.
gloss can.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, say because it's all garbage.
Shout out to Fenty. We pushing Fenty like
We are.
fentanyl. It's all legitimate.
Right. So when you think about location and impacting your value,
Yeah.
have you ever met a person and assumed that they was going to be better value because of where they lived at?
That's what you want to assume.
Some people
but that's not
assume
always
that.
the case. Because some people can come from the hood and then get in the suburbs and mess it up, and then you have other people that
We could go vice versa.
yeah.
And you could have people that's from a place that they don't know the struggle. They don't even know how they got there. They just there and they don't have no responsibilities because life just was handed to them.
Yeah.
And
What do you mean by life being handed to you?
if you grew up in a
Silver spoon.
in a better off. But see,
take offense.
it's nothing wrong with having a silver spoon.
know
But
what y'all mean.
how do you need to know how to eat with that spoon still?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You got some people that my family got, and they just a fuck up. And they okay with being that fuck up because they know that they straight.
Well, the
this is-
family's the one
But this
that,
is coming
that
from a man
enables
who's
that.
drinking ginger ale. It's Schweppes.
Not even burning.
That's some good.
What's wrong with
It's
this?
high value.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's
it-
ginger.
Yeah, it
I
ain't
just
burning.
remember this from when I used to work at the assisted living place. I used to be stealing
That's the when
I used to be in
casino.
CNA.
Oh, yeah. Well, you seen a lot of ass. Anyway,
I have, and then some of the asses I didn't want. No, but
You see a lot in an
Hey,
assistant.
This nigga done been a lot of. you know what?
He'd have been around the world, seen a lot of faces, been a lot of places.
I didn't think this nigga really had no real job in life. Now I'm thinking back, the nigga that had some jobs.
Yes, they be trying to make it seem like I'm just this overall just street guy. No, like that's not the part that defines me. Like I wouldn't even consider myself a street guy.
Nigga's a Renaissance man. This nigga
Wait, so what's a street guy?
Him.
Yeah.
So put it like this,
Or
like
just street smart?
We got this ongoing joke because when I first started at Bridgewater in 2008, we got maybe one or two checks. Yeah. So we got about one or two checks, and they like. We laying everybody off indefinitely. We'll let y'all know whatever, blah blah blah. So we sweeping, and these niggas in there, niggas is sad. Like, dog, I gotta call Marvin, and they keep talking about everybody talking about Marvin. I'm thinking, hell yeah, because I ain't gotta work. The reason I took the job because my pops called me like, go pick that what they call the referral up and take it, nigga. Like. Nigga, I got a plug for you for this job now. Who am I to tell my pops I don't want to work, nigga? I'd rather still hustle. So his thing was always like, nigga, okay, you gonna do what you do, but you need a job too. So while niggas around mad, I'm thinking like, hell yeah, I get to make my own hours still. So everybody kept mentioning Marvin. So I asked Corey. I whispered it to him too.
Like,
I'm like,
Marvin?
bro, who is Marvin? He just bust out laughing. He like, hey y'all, guess what this nigga asked me? He like, why this nigga just asked me who is Marvin? So now the whole line laughing. Niggas like, oh, we know what he do. Mind you, they already trying to figure out what I do because I'm driving the Jag to the motherfucker.
Wow.
But
that'll do it.
That was embarrassing though. I had a job, but they like, nigga, you ain't never worked, but I did. I used to work at Focus Hope. I had a couple jobs.
I heard about Marvin, but I never knew who the fuck he was. I swear to God.
I called Marvin once.
I just thought it was a popular nigga that was getting money.
They wouldn't let me.
Everybody borrow money from
I was say, look, that's okay. They wouldn't let me.
I didn't mind talking to Marvin. I was getting my Marvin checks all the time.
And they wouldn't let me for
I tried to apply for Marvin.
I only talked to him one time.
Hey, listen,
I did. Look,
I did. Marvin loaned me some money one time. He fucked me up.
That nigga owed Marvin $1 million, $1,001 or some shit.
No, it was $999,999.99.
That's what you owe Marvin?
That's what they
sent me a letter told me I owed them. I said, I ain't even made that in my career at Bridgewater. What the fuck y'all want me to do?
And my first time calling Marvin with filing for unemployment, they told me I didn't have enough work history.
I would have went to the cardiac arrest because this letter.
Miles, why do you always have to have health issues?
Because they can't never prove it.
But look,
telling your secret.
Hey, Tony, you want to know what's something so crazy though about that shit? When I got my job at Bridgewater, I'll never forget. Corey called me with the referral. I'm watching George Lopez, Nick at Night. I'm at the crib chilling. He like, man, I got this referral for you, man. You know you. But I had a little situation going. I'm like, I didn't ask you for no job, nigga. I'm straight.
Bridgewater sounds like it is a TV series.
Oh, it definitely is.
It sounds like a TV series.
It definitely is.
Trust me, it really is.
What you watching tonight, Bridgewater?
Exactly.
Like,
it does. It does sound like
I've been on the phone all.
I feel like you need a TV show called Bridgewater.
I've been on the phone all morning
with Bridgewater.
Bridgewater
sounds like
I didn't get as deep into Bridgewater.
Say even though you're not there, you're there.
Because I just recently took the role at acting chairman for the union for the plant. So
that's what's up.
Congratulations.
No, don't congratulate me. Tell me I'm a dumbass.
Well,
everything to go wrong, I got it. My
Congratulations, dumbass.
That just means that you got more responsibility, but obviously there's something so you can handle it.
I was gonna say, did the money go up?
No.
I just want to join. I want to be in the union so I can go to Black Lake.
You want to go where?
I want to go to Black Lake. I always keep hearing about it.
Black Lake is a nice educational retreat that we go on once a year.
Black Lake.
Yes.
The education all about a smirk.
Can a person?
It's his little compound he built like up north.
So regular people can't just.
Are we snowing? Are we skiing?
No, we go in the summertime.
Oh, okay.
We get in the Black Lake.
And the lake is black. Like you look at that water, it's black.
I probably ain't getting in it.
I don't get in it
because it's black.
Yeah, I just,
See how we hate our own.
I'll go for the aesthetics.
Hey, look, you hear me?
It sounds like it's a time.
Oh, it's definitely a great time had.
Yeah.
We go to class.
Tia, what's up, Tia? She said Nick at Night is crazy.
No, Nick is
Nick
crazy.
at Night was the shit though.
Nick at Night. Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, I was watching George Lopez.
It was literally.
I never got into George Lopez. I didn't think he was funny.
That show was funny.
I heard they say it was funny. I never. He
His
was funny.
mama was funny too.
His mama was funny.
Mama
Yeah.
used to be tripping.
Oh, y'all
Benny was funny.
Oh, y'all was
crazy.
watching it.
I always
for sure.
return. That never really caught my attention.
I
Yeah.
never seen it at Nick at Night, but I just seen the reruns.
Oh,
Did you
Nick
just
at Night
see
had
George
a hell
Lopez
of a
on the
run. Like
Jennifer Hudson tunnel?
I only watched the show to watch the tunnel.
he
Yeah.
looked old as fuck on
He
there.
do.
I didn't see the show,
He
but
has
I'll be
long
watching
hair.
TikTok a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
When he was, what's great?
That you watch TikTok. That was no shade.
He got a new show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lopez.
Oh.
So the part when he was, you know how they walk down, they be so TikTok a show when they introduce and they make a song. I'm like, God damn, that nigga done got old.
He has
He's Mexican,
aged.
bro.
He just
You know, black-
aged fucked
black
up.
don't
Yeah, they
He
ain't
just
black.
needs
They
to
ain't
keep
Black
that.
don't crack.
He just
Where
needs
is
to keep
that?
his
Speaking of
shit.
Black Don't Crack, y'all can go watch it.
Yes, it's right behind y'all.
I mean, but he's Mexican. You know, he admitted he did drugs too. You know,
That's fine.
So
But here's the thing. I mean, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, you're gonna do what you're gonna do.
I
However,
can't stand Shannon.
I don't. No, he just don't need to do.
That's cool.
I mean, everybody got their shit.
cocaine is
Hey,
another
but
drug.
I will say this though. I'm gonna speak for me and him both. Bridgewater, when we got to that location, that did add value to our lives. Like we stepped out of what we was doing.
What value got added?
We stepped out of what we was doing previously.
when y'all was
Well,
outside.
stepped out of what they was doing.
excuse me.
Don't speak for me, nigga.
No.
When you was outside.
I'm gonna say like Axel Fetty, we fractured a lot after that probably, but we ain't really broke none.
Well, like, Axel who?
I used to.
So can I ask y'all?
How long ago was
Do y'all think women?
You ain't what you say.
What'd I say?
You said Axel Faley. I'm like, who's Axel Faley?
Listen, can I ask
You the
y'all
only
a
one that
question?
heard Fetty.
I'm telling you.
Do y'all think women
We can play
prefer like the dope boys over the good guys, or
It depends on the woman.
That depends on the value of the woman.
okay?
But I will say some women still see the good in the man, even though he in the street, and they like help each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do y'all think the street dude is bad though?
No.
Oh.
No.
Nah,
I mean,
it's
he might
tired.
just be in that situation for.
I think
No,
it's a reason.
I understand
think
things happen. Like your location does. I do determine that, but I think some street dudes are some of the best dudes.
And
They
I'll
got
say
good
this: it
industry
depends on what part of the streets, what location
Yeah.
in the streets you are.
Yeah.
If you just making McDonald's pay, what the fuck is you doing it for?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Because if you a street
you
nigga
risk your
and
life
something
for that?
happened to you and your mom done selling spaghetti dinners on Friday, for
No, you see what I'm
you
saying?
just
I
fucked
just-
up
That's why I
nigga.
said you're risking your
Like-
life for that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it just depends on what you doing and how he moves. Like everything for me is mental.
And that's the
So
thing
it's
for
what
me.
his
Like
mindset is.
speaking of the fish fry, that's one of my biggest things. Like I pay like. I'm not. It's a lot of people's whose life insurance policies I pay just to make sure we don't have to ask for nothing. That shit costs.
It does.
I'm gonna need some retribution or reciprocation, whichever word fit this people. I'm gonna have to call. I'm gonna have to call my people.
Pay
Which
a lot
one is
of
it?
you said the
Yeah.
insurance,
Insurance.
life insurance. Well, the good thing is you have life insurance because
Oh yeah, I got a
most
couple.
people
Thank
don't
you.
even think
Yes.
that you should have life insurance.
And
as a
you
policy.
should.
But make sure
yeah.
that you check it often because they be trying to switch and do some little stupid little tricks here and there. I just found that out.
Yeah, I
on
feel like
mine.
more people feel like they have more time than they actually do. So people don't even plan for that, funerals, life insurance, because they just think, hey, I'm young, I got all this time, and that may not be the case.
Jay-Z said it the best.
What'd he say?
Forget living rich and dying broke.
Okay, that one was actually good. That one was actually
Well, because
I think he stole that one from me.
Oh my
But
fuck.
no, like technically, it's even biblical. Like you are supposed to leave stuff for your kids, and most of us
Yeah.
don't leave anything
That's
for the
why when you said
family.
that, I was like, that's fake.
I'm scared to let my kids know what I'm worth if I go in the ground.
Oh, wow!
Well, see, I had-
You gonna be watching your back
Somebody
like,
needs to make a
hold on.
movie of that.
Yeah.
I let of course the older.
You like somebody.
What?
No.
Make a movie of something like that.
Make
Set
note
the
of that.
parents up trying to get the money.
Yeah, that's what I said. So, look.
I want to be in
Doc,
that.
you should be writing it down.
I want to be the parent that get killed or attempted to kill. Can I at least pop one of the kids that tried me for the money though?
I'm really worried about him, Miles.
Yeah,
Why would be the parent that get killed?
I'm glad we just making a movie.
He's gonna be.
Hey, Bree, he got a homework assignment.
He got a nice lasting role in it.
You gonna die.
I mean, we all gotta die someday, right?
I mean,
I might be here.
that's the point.
He just need another location.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I can't be the pastor whose kids tried to drown him in the pulpit.
Killing and kids in the same sentence.
And then he wanted to pop the kids.
Wait. Where's the water in the pulpit at?
They gonna try. Oh,
you mean
In the cup.
in the baptism pool?
In the pastor's cup.
I can't say the word, but he said it.
reciprocity.
Yeah.
Reciprocity.
That's not a word that I'm really.
Hey, Cal, look that up.
It's
Hey. I remember
said Calvin used a school word.
Hey, Cal used a school word.
I personally can't say the word.
Reciprocity.
Yes,
Yeah.
But I thought,
the more we do shows, the more words I find out she can't say.
But what Tom
Some
was
words I
saying
can't say,
was
some
more
words I
so
can't say.
reparations
That's
than
what people.
reciprocity.
No.
Reparation.
No, they want reparations.
No, I want some money back from the people who I've been spending money
I
on.
can say decompartmentalize.
Reposado.
Okay.
Decompartmentalize. I can say.
But you want some
If I have
reposado.
to slow it down.
Decompartmentalize.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Reciprocity.
ask.
I just want to be.
Reciprocity.
I want to be in one movie that's
Keisha
on my
loves
bucket
it,
list,
y'all.
and I could be.
Hey, Keisha.
Just give me
What up,
10 roles in one movie.
Decompartmentalize.
See, I said it.
Decompartmentalize.
Reciprocity.
There you
Yep,
go.
Rise and Grind
Hey.
spelling bee.
Miles, just listen. Didn't we talk about doing some movies?
Yes.
What you gonna do?
He not gonna put us in.
Okay, well, throw that idea that Britt said in the rotation.
What you bring in your straight? Yeah, what y'all bring in your straight?
You just did a hood movie.
No, I technically.
You just robbed the whole bank and
I
was
was
killing
gonna say,
niggas.
if y'all
It
put
wasn't
Britt in there,
good.
have her as a shooter.
It was based on a true story.
Hold on,
Yeah, you shot him.
If
Shot
you
him.
see a bitch,
Smack a bitch. Then blew this nigga noodles all over the hotel room.
Noodles.
And sat there with the dead body.
The role play probably lit.
Who?
The role play.
Oh, with Britt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, because
No,
hold on now. I'm like,
I got a role play with Britt. Britt, who is this?
Is that under the bed?
That's that nigga in the
I have no
bed.
idea. I have no idea.
Who is this?
I have no idea.
That nigga in the bush. See?
Don't see me out in situations.
Man, listen, Britt.
That ain't real. That. Yeah, we gonna take it
It
back.
always ends up on you somehow.
somehow, some
Quiet
way.
as kept. I was gonna give her a nickname, but she ain't gonna like it.
No.
It's gonna be called Killer Cooch.
Yeah.
We're gonna be Demir. However,
that was Demir.
She like, however, that goes about fit right.
Look,
So I like Brittany Chanel better. We're gonna stick to Brittany
I got
Chanel.
an auntie.
It's
She
been working.
did that, but even when I was a little kid, she used to call me Platinum. I used to be like, "Why you say that?" She like, "Cause you're gonna be having them tripping." And until she died, she would be, "Hey, Platinum." But when I got older, she just specified what she meant by platinum. Yeah. I'm like, this lady is crazy, but she might have been on to something.
My mama asked me one time, like, did I give birth to the nigga with the golden penis? I said, Mom, why would you ask me something like that, though?
Well, I tell you what,
I don't know how we got on any of this.
My next door
location.
My next door neighbor used to say that.
We down south right now.
Say location.
She was like, Pete gonna be a killer because she's changing my diaper. She said, that boy got
Please.
yeah.
The fact that she told you that story
That shit was
is
hilarious.
diabolical.
I think she wanted-
fact
So
that
you
these
got grown,
are
she was looking at your
Oh, dog.
as a baby.
the fact that these are guys' stories.
First of all, when she was
Are
seeing,
funny.
Y'all actually talk about
when
this?
she was
Yeah.
seeing all them girls come through my crib, Cap,
We don't know nothing
your
about
cousin,
that.
is your cousin? When seeing her, she's like, I knew you was gonna be a motherfucker. I already told everybody. I said, Pete gonna be a
But see, the
motherfucker
thing
when he grow up."
is, it's not down there; it's up here. It's the mind.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he was high value ladder.
What do you bring to the table? Intellectual.
No, it's supposed to intellectually.
Hey,
He's correct.
and damn. You
Yes,
got
I'm
a back for that nigga.
But I'm just
Hey,
saying.
but Mom, you didn't see when he started talking. Her little smile. She was like,
She was like,
Who you talking about? Tell me.
you.
No,
I
you.
was just listening. listening.
No, you play it back. Hey,
Pull the tape. Pull the tape.
I just don't understand.
You was listening.
Why? Your whole smile, you was just.
Which part are you talking about?
When he just said, "What are you bringing to the table?"
I laughed.
You was like, And then when Miles breaking up, she like, "No, he's correct."
No, I wasn't. I was. No,
She like,
I was basically saying,
why are you so funny?
If you intellectual up here, it gets me wet down there. And even sitting there like,
I mean, if
alright.
y'all grown and don't understand that concept,
I don't know.
You know
Shout out
what?
to Keisha Love. Hey, Keisha.
I just really think
I don't even know why I came on this show.
I laugh because he said something I think is just, you know, when they say, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
That's why I laugh.
She like
yeah, because she don't really like that
I
question
hate
anyway.
when people say stupid stuff like that.
No, I hate
Not that yours was. I'm just speaking. I'm speaking in general. To
I hate that question, and I hate the response of "I am the table."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's why I was laughing because I hate it. It's stupid.
I am the table.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. What you bring to the table? I am the table.
So I feel like that question is only asked to people that don't really have
Bring
shit
nothing
to
to the
bring.
table.
Yeah. So ask a person that has their own table is kind of insulting.
Well,
Thank you.
Well, how about this? I'm gonna tell you what really is insulting.
When you ask me what my flaws are, that's insult. That's an insult. I hate questions.
How about if I'm Nigerian and I don't have no fucking table? I got my lap. You know what I mean?
Well, build it.
See, that's when you fuck up, Miss Shanny, right there. Give us a call at 810-560-0658.
I just don't like those type of questions.
Yeah,
It's juvenile to me.
No,
You don't like to do
Because
that.
men don't like men not asking that question.
I do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie because one
You
thing.
asked that question?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because one thing I learned, like, if
You asking a woman what she brings to the table?
No, not that.
The flaws.
Oh, yeah.
And the only reason I do that because
on the
a
table.
woman who could be transparent in the conversation, that's the one I would rather continue to talk to. Because if a person say, but I don't like when they bring up physical flaws. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about those flaws. I'm talking about the flaws like, say, sometimes women will say, well, I could be naive sometimes when it comes to children. You know what I mean? To let me know where her mindset is. So if she's telling me her daughter running over or her and her daughter get into it, I'm like, yeah, I mean, basically you told me that. So
I have a question. What does her flaws have to do with you?
because sometimes her flaws, I can know how to negate how I'm gonna go at her. Because a lot of times when people be mean, right? They're not mean and they ain't get like that overnight. Well,
Do you think asking what are their insecurities would be a better question?
no, that's the one that would trigger them.
Well, the reason I think asking the insecurity would be a question because you might. What if you trigger that person of their insecurity? You know,
So you just can't be observant.
Because for me, my flaw is not your flaw. So
right.
it's not your responsibility to deal with my flaw.
Or
so
you
that's
can
why
be
it's not.
observant, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And if
So
you're
don't go
around the
past
person,
likes and
You'll
dislikes.
pick that up.
you're gonna pick it up. You're supposed to be in the presence of someone, and sometimes you're gonna pick something out of a person that they might not have realized.
That's true.
That's the whole purpose of being in relationship with people.
So to ask about a turn on and turn off is
It's
better.
not that it sounds good.
That sounds good, but it's not biblical. But
shit.
I'm just saying, like,
so hold on, no,
you asking people.
really, but though it's your flaw. So sometimes when people say, "What's my flaw?" I said, "Sometimes I know I can be too nice." Right.
But that's
not a flaw.
Yeah, hold on,
If you nice to the wrong people,
Let them hold on. Let them sizzle. Don't let them cook.
Let me cook.
No, let you sizzle.
So when I be with Cheryl, I was like, she was like, "You too fucking nice to people. You let people run all over you," and I'd be like, "You let
Cheryl a motherfucker, for real."
But I'm saying, okay, so that's your flaw. I'm trying to get to the point.
So let me finish. However, if you know a person flaw, you can you either take the control of that so the situation won't occur. Sometimes you have to be the person that's like, let me order. You feel me?
Exactly.
Because at least you admit it, you got a problem with people talking to you any kind of way. And the minute you see that sign, you say, "Hey, listen, can I get another waitress?" Because people, once you know their flaws, you don't have to go through it. And then
Did you tell her that, or did she observe that?
No, I had to. No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm asking a question. Did she observe that, or did you tell her that?
I'm not speaking on the show.
Exactly. She observed that.
Exactly.
She observed it.
No, she said I'm too nice.
Then why can't you answer the question? Did you tell her
Because
that?
she's fucking watching. No,
Did you tell her? Did you
What
tell her
time
that
is
was
she
a flaw,
watching?
or did she observe that was a flaw?
No, I didn't. If she would know, I was giving an example.
You didn't answer my question.
question.
I know she did not tell me it was a flaw. I had to see it. And see, by the time I observed it, though, it's too late.
So you observe. So I'm asking, did you tell her that was one of your flaws, or did she observe that was one of your flaws?
I was talking about her. I was talking about her.
You're not answering that question.
I'm trying to say, that being nice is being too nice is one of my flaws.
Yes.
No, she said that.
To you.
Exactly, because she observed it.
No, but let me explain to you. but let me explain something to you.
I kind of get what they're saying.
Yo, thank you. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, he don't get what I'm saying.
I don't think I've ever asked the person that what's your flaw. I might ask likes or dislikes, turn ons or turn offs.
No, but what I'm saying is, you're a person's
That's
flaw,
not on purpose, y'all.
That's an issue that
I joke with her a lot, but I don't want y'all to think.
No, but I'm saying like an issue, like your issue is your issue. It becomes an issue when it affects the relationship.
Britannia, let me explain to you though.
I just proved my point.
No, I ain't prove shit if you would listen. I was saying I'm totally not nice. What I am doing though is dissolving the situation before it occurred.
I hate when this mic be so close.
Because you just missed the whole thing of what was just said.
That's why you're looking at me like, how do we keep that microphone so close to him?
But then I look down, I'm like, get the fuck out of my face, nigga.
That's you know what?
It's fine. That's just something that.
Hold on. So I'm gonna do it.
It went limp.
It went limp. Wait, did you just say that? See, I don't want the mic in my face at all.
You said it went limp.
You just violated.
I said that.
Jesus Christ.
It was a joke with my guys.
So now it's stiff right now. So would you?
Yeah,
the fact that y'all location is right there lets me know what y'all value.
Where was your location when you
because
said
it's a joke with Miles. It's literally a joke with Miles.
I always say it go limp because their microphones used to go limp all the time. Anyway,
so it's a joke with Miles. Y'all know the Rise and Grind more than show.
Okay, so let us cook. Let us cook.
And once again, I want to say thank you to the Rise and Grind Morning Show for letting us come on.
Yeah, we really appreciate it because
Thank y'all for coming
Toxic
on.
Talk starts the beginning of next month.
May 1st.
Okay, oh damn, right on point. May 1st, nice. Toxic Talk begin.
And we're going to be talking toxic. I'm sorry.
And what's your partner name?
My partners is GP from HP. You ain't heard of me.
And then
GP we got Spoon from Brooklyn. Black.
From what?
Brooklyn.
Thank you.
I don't know who he said the first time. He said he took an R out of there or something.
Every time y'all say GP, I want to say, are you with me? Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm always with you. Don't never ask
I almost feel like they should put toxic in front of their names.
Toxic GP.
So everybody should be toxic.
I mean,
I feel like they're more toxic than me.
It makes for a great show.
Toxic G, toxic
Toxic G. That might be the thing.
Toxic
We'll
G.
run that past our new producer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, who your new producer?
Is it who I think it is?
None other.
Young.
Shanny Chan.
Young Shanny
Is it who I
Chan.
think it is?
Young Shanny Chan is the new
Thanks.
The award winning.
Thanks.
Okay.
She's only the
They
award
say
winning
steel
engineer
sharp
right
and
now.
steel, right?
All day.
That's
Yes.
close. I'm gonna let you have that.
Because
What?
it's iron sharpens iron. But I'm gonna let you keep steel because it works. I'm gonna let you keep that.
It
It
still
works.
Well, if you was gonna let me keep it, you should have told me that later.
You're right.
See, now this
did let you
this is problem number one in our publicity relationship. This is the first situation.
Keep it, but I said
You supposed to check me
I
after
should have
the
did it on
show.
the microphone.
How
How
you
about
gonna-
that?
how you gonna-
I didn't check you.
You corrected me.
Hey, is this the first argument?
Yes, hold on, man.
Yes, this is the first spat, and why don't you mind your business, G?
Well,
Damn,
I apologize.
It's okay. I accept
I'm
your
sorry.
apology.
I apologize.
You
Look at that was so healthy. That was healthy.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to affect your value,
It made
brother.
sense.
That's healthy.
Because I didn't mean
I would have needed to go back and forth
What's
with
your
you.
location?
See, that's because you toxic. That's why we got you. That's why you part of the team. You know what I'm saying? We need toxic energy
Well, she
around.
toxic.
Oh, she been toxic. I don't know why she keep thinking that she's not.
And Shan is wrong.
No, 90% of the time she is
Listen,
wrong.
and look, I be in the background like, but no, Shan, I get it. And then she take that last.
Say, take it too far.
God damn. She done did it again.
Like, this why I can't be on your side.
The boundaries and the walls, I was rocking with you.
And then I
Right?
started talking
You
through
was,
him.
you was rocking with who? Shani?
So I get the boundaries.
Here go the second smack.
So I get the boundaries part right.
You got the
And you
boundaries.
gonna keep digging the hole.
No, let him
Listen.
He's cooking.
So as far as the wall part, like you can.
Thank you. Come on, go ahead.
So to have a wall up and to still deal with people and stuff like that, like I've had a wall up and it wasn't a boundary. It just was like I'm not about to allow love or my feelings to go past this. But is that a boundary line? No, I don't think that's a boundary line. That's a wall. So I was thinking about that part of the wall. But when she got to talking to Miles in the other room, I'm like, so what, you gonna make a glory hole?
No, it don't have to.
You can tip over that boundary line and get it back together.
Miles was lost because he wasn't even in here when we was talking about.
But I was with you.
Miles and glory holes. So like, where do I stand?
What the fuck?
So the thing with the boundaries that you can still see if you're about to cross it or not. With the wall, I can't see anything.
Exactly.
So
you don't need to.
So how can I get through? Or how can I be understanding if I can't even see?
Well, wait a minute. If you got a glory hole, you can feel.
But ain't no
you can
hole.
peek through there. You might get your eye poked out.
Yeah.
So do you think a boundary is for you or is for a boundary for another person?
For them.
I think boundaries is for both.
I think it's for both.
Great answer.
But
it's for them.
No, it's for you.
So while we was,
it's for you.
While we were talking about the boundary,
we saying it's for both.
Yeah,
I didn't say that. I said it's for them.
But what I'm
You
saying
said
is,
it's for them. She said it's for you.
because you have, like, my thing is you have to set the boundary. Because
You said it, but you don't set it for you. You set it for them.
No, I'm setting
you
it
said it
for
for both of
myself.
y'all.
Okay. Well, you said it for them.
Because you don't want to go so far either, right?
Y'all both.
That's why I said
y'all both
it.
confused.
No.
Hey, Todd said Toxic Telly sounds great.
I'm gonna have to put on the shirt.
So when I heard the boundary part, I pictured me like, you remember like the guys on the album when they was leaning out. That's the line I'm at with my podcast situation. My public, my fake dating. Like I'm just like I remember how Michael Jackson was leaning on the album when he was on the and Teddy P had the same pose. I'm right there at the boundary line. Because I respect the boundary.
Imagine Michael Jackson. I want to look like Teddy P.
Who Teddy P had it first?
Teddy Pendergrass had her first, yeah.
I don't think Michael talked like that around everybody.
Well, Spanky Hayes said he don't. Spanky Hayes, when he first met Michael Jackson,
the bald head guy.
Yeah, he actually told us, he's like, man, Mike gangster dog. Like,
I heard Mike beat up Tupac.
He had a fight. He had a tussle.
I heard that too.
He had a
but a lot of people be acting. Those
Tupac
are
couldn't
characters.
fight. Tupac was the first beef I ever wanted to have.
That man is not here to defend himself. I can't speak.
And you can't
That's
just
fair.
do that about Tupac.
Well,
That's like my ghetto cousin uncle.
Well, he about to get his ass beat that day.
That's too far.
Hey, my man, do you know all your ghetto family is dead? Who else? Dog?
Who else?
Tupac?
Damn. Rest in peace to them guys.
Yeah.
Bobby on his way, but not yet.
Bobby Brown. Let's see that. Goddamn it now. Dog, I might not talk to G for the. We got a whole nother show we got to do, and I probably ain't talking to him no more.
Bobby Brown.
Why would you put Bobby Brown out here like that?
Hold on. Bobby Brown and George Clinton look alike.
No, they don't.
Yes, fuck
No,
they
listen.
do.
Because I fuck with Bob Heavy too.
Do you?
Yeah, that's my guy.
That's your prerogative.
Yeah, that's my prerogative. Do what I want to do.
Okay.
So y'all don't think Bobby Brown and George Clinton don't look alike?
Nah.
Watch this. Go fuck your head up.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all gonna be like, God damn, this nigga look like Bobby Brown.
Okay.
So are we waiting
So
for the
back to the Toxic Telly.
I'm about to show you.
Toxic Telly for sure.
I'm about to show you the location.
Toxic G don't sound good.
It do.
Toxic G. Toxic GP. Toxic G.
Yeah.
It do.
Toxic Telly and Toxic Tone. See, them just flow.
Toxic G.
Because it's the T's. But y'all
Tell me that
can.
nigga don't look like Bobby Brown.
Who is that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who is that?
George Clinton.
He just took all that bullshit off his head.
Yeah. I mean,
I ain't seen
He
him
from Detroit too, right?
Yeah.
That's one of my people.
Okay, I can see
That's
where
like
you're
my
going
fourth
with it.
cousin.
No, because the gap is missing.
How about this?
Who is that?
That's still him.
George
I say Bobby. Right there, I see Bobby.
He do.
We got to get some Toxic Britney shirts made up too.
Yeah.
Toxic
Why? I'm
Brit.
not toxic at all.
Oh, Brittany, you very toxic.
Everybody has their own. Everybody has their own form of toxicity.
Listen,
There's lots of
anytime
different
you got
levels.
Bobby Brown laying up under your bed,
I'm not toxic at all.
listen to George Clinton.
Bobby is a wild word.
Say it though.
Yeah.
What? I just love
But y'all
her.
see how she got about Bobby? I'm not toxic.
Because what's understood don't have to be explained.
I just love her.
That's it.
And I hope people understand
I
it.
guess you do love hard because that's what he was. Listen,
what the?
I'm just saying.
Because how do you know?
I mean, first of all, if a motherfucker up under the bed,
How do you know?
What if she stole his intellect?
Here he go.
She stole soul.
Here he go.
She was swiping soul.
She might listen.
Listen,
That's the first line of defense. Once you knock the mental down, the rest come with it.
Swiper, no swiping.
First of
I
all,
just love her.
Brittany is a soul swiper.
I'm not a soul.
A snatcher or swiper? What's the difference?
Right, both.
Somebody said
The
both.
phone is ringing.
You ain't got a nigga under the bed if you ain't
The
took the nigga
phone is
soul.
ringing.
You sound like a musical. Sound like
Okay.
Queen.
The phone is ringing.
What's up with you and this thumb? You can't answer the phone.
For me,
today.
I don't really use it.
We have to call her on. Hey, caller.
Call you in there.
All right, man.
Say, man.
Since G one of my OGs, we gonna call him G the Toxic OG.
Okay. Toxic OG.
Toxic OG.
He don't like that either.
He don't like that. He
was the face.
He
You don't like that, man?
He don't like that.
He
I'm
looking
not
like Bobby
toxic,
Clinton.
though.
He looking like Bobby Clinton.
But
We just throwing stuff at the wall.
They gonna keep their regular names because it don't have a ring. So.
Bobby Brown.
Man, you showed me one more goddamn picture of him. He kind of favor you.
Exactly.
I'm glad you did take the top off that clip.
He definitely does.
Oh.
This Bobby Brown is a
y'all-
gangbanger.
We gonna come up with some.
Y'all,
Hey,
what
Cal,
makes
we
a
gonna-
toxic female?
Oh, easy. I'm gonna tell you.
No, I want to know.
Let Cal. And what's making toxic female? And I'm
What's,
gonna tell you.
what's
Here
a
we
toxic
go.
female?
You said name a toxic.
I said,
female?
what's what makes
name one.
a female toxic?
Emotionally unstable.
Oh,
We all
Not
toxic.
toxic.
yeah. If that's the case, they
Then
all
that's
toxic.
everybody.
No, me too. Shit.
Emotionally unstable, emotionally unintelligent,
Damn.
That's normal.
Damn.
daddy issues.
But that's a woman. You just described a woman.
Daddy issues for sure.
You
If she
just-
got daddy issues, she toxic.
No. Okay. Okay, Cal.
So what's the toxic man?
Shit, that the direct opposite.
He got mommy issues.
Oh, real bad.
It could
Or
be that.
daddy
Yeah,
issues.
yeah, it could be that. Yeah.
Well, I ain't toxic.
I think
then.
it's fair to say that the black
I
community
was
is
just going what he
toxic.
said.
That's all I'm saying.
So-
And it's okay.
No,
They want to have
no.
these dope
Cal,
conversations.
thank you for calling Cal, but listen to my answer. Listen to this.
Appreciate it.
A toxic woman, I'm not gonna talk.
Don't say nothing jokey.
No.
Or I'm gonna punch you in your stomach.
Might
From
as well
there?
get up.
Okay. Shit, it's over. My
I'm gonna kick you in your stomach.
My stomach
You do
over
got
there.
some long ass legs.
My stomach over there. Anyway, so no, I'm be honest with you. A toxic woman who do things deliberately to fuck with your lowest desires.
Got you.
And when I say your lowest desires, a toxic woman will do some shit and send you a message, and you just want to get off work right then.
Yeah.
A toxic-
And hit you with a have a good day.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Or good night at 8 o'clock.
Or she.
I do shit like that though.
Or she do suck.
I
Or she do
thought
suck
about
buys. Oh, a toxic woman do suck buys.
Be blessed.
Like,
You know what?
I wish you the best type shit.
I'm good love.
So then, what's the
Oh.
toxic man?
Remember I just told you about that?
a man who do lick buys.
Who?
Lick by.
What the fuck is it?
Listen. That's
Hey, bro.
that is a form of toxicity.
Oh, like good night. That's some toxic ass.
If they say but you got into it. Then that means you didn't have a good
Because
time.
now you need to have a good night
Listen,
and a nice life.
if a woman
but
come
still
by,
hit me up.
just hit you off like, and then
Why would you make that sound though?
Because that's what he's done before, obviously.
That's the last.
Oh,
time
that was
I
your
heard.
call. That was your call.
If a woman's done
If a
what?
woman come out and give you a blowjob, knock that boy off for you and say, "Okay, good night," and leave your ass. You like, what the fuck was that for?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, all right, let me walk you to the door.
No, don't worry about it.
No, and then she,
I'm good.
Hold on,
That ain't shit.
hold on, and then she,
You just gonna walk out the door?
I've done that before though.
Me too.
So woman, I go over there.
So that makes y'all toxic.
I don't think
I
that's
didn't
toxic.
say it.
I thought it was spontaneous.
Look at
He
that.
said-
Brittany
No, that's what Miles said.
So look, I had this. So if I go,
that's what I'm trying to see. That's toxic,
right? They do that.
Because I got like a foot fetish, right? So if I go over there and give her some head and kiss on her feet and leave, I don't think that's toxic. I think that was me being spontaneous, and it turned me on to do it anyway.
Right. No, that's toxic as fuck.
It's both.
So
because she calling you before you get to the car.
It's spontaneous and it's
but
toxic.
it only works with a person that you can get off. Everybody can, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you can take her out
toxic behavior.
It could be both. It's spontaneous and toxic.
I'm asking, like y'all consider that toxic behavior?
No, the way you acting so nonchalant.
No, because I'm trying to figure out, like,
let me know that you're dangerous as fuck.
I'm just saying, like,
she like, nigga, that ain't shit. Nigga, give me some head and keep it
that was
going.
a Tuesday.
Killer Cooch. That's Killer Cooch over there. Killer Cooch is the motherfucker. Listen,
I don't want to talk like that. I'm a God-fearing man. I don't talk like that.
I'm looking at Britt. She like, nigga, that was a Tuesday night. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Sunday morning.
a toxic woman would use sex to keep you around even when she doesn't like
now that
you.
is toxic. But I mean, yeah.
I'm toxic too then. I've done that before.
I guess I was
like,
I was thinking,
why? Because everybody's a
cussing
revelation.
each other out, arguing, fighting.
I'm just learning what makes me toxic.
But that's the okay level of toxic.
No, we talking about the okay level of toxic. Because listen,
that's not okay.
It is okay.
To be fighting and arguing.
It depends on how much.
Well, if you can get into a nice good spat with your significant other and then make up, the makeup sex be lit as fuck.
It can go well. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't say
do it like mind games. That's all y'all like.
So girl said she used to do that shit on purpose. She would start an argument and get into it because she knew the makeup was gonna be out cold.
You know what?
That's toxic.
Hold on, listen, y'all. We made it at this table. Let's come up with a card game.
I'm telling you about your toxic self later on today.
Wow.
Let's come over to toxic. Let's come over to a card game called Toxicity, where you pull it and you got to act it out with the person who's next to you.
No.
Okay. Make sure these are demure.
I'll just be the judge.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something.
I was just trying to figure out what was toxic.
The game was invented because of you.
Brittany, you close your ears.
That's like
Shannon can handle this.
Truth or dare, fuckers.
No, for real, and that's the thing. Just make sure the cards are demure for the morning show.
In the card, throw a few truth or dare cards in the middle of there for wild cards.
I just find it interesting.
So
this is a very interesting topic.
Very interesting. But let me tell you the most toxic shit a woman ever did to me.
Because
it's gross.
This is toxic.
This is gross, but it's toxic. And Brittany, close your ears. Shannon can handle it.
I'm going to ask a question off a boomerang.
Okay, listen. So this young lady used to have me masturbate on her fruit, and she'd eat it in front of me while she around other people. Right? I mean, it's crazy. Hold on. Yeah.
Sounds like
I don't want no more fruit ever in life after hearing the story.
Hey, and I be thinking about this nigga be eating that watermelon and sometimes we be on our show.
Hold on. This is real shit.
I'm listening, Doc.
She used to have me like, she said, come here. And we'd be a lot of people around. She's like, come in my drink. And I'm like, huh? I come in her drink. And she starts.
She just mixes it up.
I don't understand how
it in front of everybody.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem toxic.
That's what I say about it.
But you said it sounds fun?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound toxic at all.
No, it don't.
So I'm trying to understand what is the level of toxicity.
Because I just feel like when you never mind.
I'm glad to know that both of y'all some freaks and y'all.
I don't think what you're talking about. I'm not saying you because yours is just you just got some stuff.
The thing is, the conversation in general.
Do you really think that's weird?
What she did?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody got their own thing.
No, I'm asking. No,
that's it. Everybody got their own thing.
I don't think it's weird.
No, I don't think it's weird. It's weird. I'm not eating the fruit.
So my whole point is this, though. That's what makes this type of shit toxic.
Gotcha.
Because she over here eating the fruit and you in front of everybody and she like this. And her girl like, girl, I want something. No, you don't want. I won't share.
So something that turns something that turns someone on is considered toxic.
They just got their own.
Is pushing the envelope make it toxic? Huh? Pushing the envelope make it toxic.
Makes it very toxic.
I get you.
I mean, cause see, I feel
because y'all doing shit that most people won't do. So it's like.
But what I'm saying
that's like when you with your person. That's what's supposed to
like
happen.
more like real seeking.
How about this? How about this? That's not your person.
So that's what makes it toxic.
So do she share this fruit with her nigga?
No. In that case, it would be like, dog.
Nah, that's toxic.
Don't even.
That just sounds
That's
freaky.
diabolically toxic.
Like she just, that's her kink. That's what she does. That's her kink.
A lot of time, people kinkiness is the toxicity in a lot of people's relationships.
I don't feel like it's toxic if the other person is receiving of it.
How about this?
Because both parties have to be on the
Yeah, like I feel like
So is it toxic that some women like to be choked?
But if both people are on
saying, like, what is toxic?
Nothing. That's why I say it's not bad.
I think we need to define this.
Hold on.
I really do.
Hold on. With toxicity, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Some of it needs to be defined.
No, because it's all perspective. The truth of the matter is, like, I just seen a clip from tonight's conversation.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, and see, they asked the worst questions.
What was the question?
Would you rather for a guy to eat your groceries, or for him to spit in your mouth? And so,
wait, would you rather what?
That's all he needs to know.
I was reading the definition, but I'm listening.
For a guy to eat your ass or
spit in your mouth.
Spit in your mouth. This woman, she stood up. She said, "Listen, beyond unpopular belief, I'd rather for him to spit in my mouth." And everybody, then other girls was in there like, and then everybody on the panel like,
But they never had it happen. That's
a lot of women that like that.
It's a lot of women.
It's some men that like it too.
A lot of men that like it. I'm with anything that I can be as free as I can without it violating who I am.
Gotcha.
Because if that's the case, like I used to be in the community, and one time we had
what community?
A swinger community.
Okay.
And
so the lifestyle
community, but on the straight side of the heterosexual side.
Yeah, a lot of people get that confused. Right. You know, just swingers don't mean you fucking the same sex.
Right, because white swingers, they into that a whole lot.
Well, I'm black, so
see, I just consider that's just like people's level of freakiness. Like I don't see it as being something that's toxic.
Well,
so that's why, like, the toxic side for me is the violent part, emotionally unstable, and busting the windows out.
But sometimes
that's the toxic behavior that I'm talking about.
In the lifestyle, you have to have emotional
control, discipline.
Yeah, you have to have it. But what makes it when you have vulnerability to watch your partner have sex with someone else, it's a different rush. And I had a situation where we
fighting.
We was.
Why don't you even go to the party then?
We're not going.
Okay,
because you're not gonna touch my man. Because I don't want you touching him the way I touch him. I'm territorial.
Right, but
I'm territorial. That's fine. I am very territorial.
We get that because the way you hug that purse. Listen,
what's mine is mine.
Exactly.
I don't share.
But when you in a lifestyle again, so let's gonna go back to the location impacting your value, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of Christian friends who quote unquote who have the worst fucking relationships I ever seen in my life. You talking about toxicity, ridiculous. But then also I have my friends who's in the lifestyle when I tell you, dog, they go to church. You feel me? And all that, and they
some judges.
A lot.
See, all of that stuff is just people. That's their level of freakiness.
That's
to
why.
me. Like that's not. So I don't like. That's not toxic to me.
But it can be when it's used in a way of
to manipulate.
That's manipulation. Yeah, I'm looking at it. That's manipulation.
Yeah, but sex is manipulative. Sex is probably the most manipulative thing you can ever do.
I think mine was
one because you can control a woman's body. Once you learn a woman's body, and if a woman's 35 years old and she like, I never in my life came like that, you best believe you jump from number 26 or 10 or 5 to another motherfucking one.
I've done some shit like that, like giving her head, and I know when you can tell by the body. If you know the body and pay attention, I stop.
Oh, you ain't shit.
And then I go.
Get back to it.
I would do it until I make like, dog, what the fuck is you doing? Then I'm like, all right. It just be funny to me because I'm just testing like, damn, I know what I like. If you pay attention, like, you don't have to ask when people be like, did you come? How was it? The body gonna tell you. Yeah, it don't lie.
The body don't lie, but I like to hear it. I like to hear.
I ain't with all that. I like the action,
like the loud moaning.
No, I like for a woman to tell me.
No, he wants somebody. He close.
Yeah, but do you like do you like to ask her, or do you just like for her to say it?
He want to hear her say
it. And then once I learn her, like I make her call them.
But that's because it does something for you.
Yes.
That's ego tripping. But I was talking about that yesterday. Like,
so yours isn't it?
No, I don't know. I just like to play game. I like to be toxic in that situation.
But it's an ego thing for you too.
But I don't think so.
Oh yes, it is.
It's ego.
It's
I like
the
to
ego
tell them
thing.
to do it. When I feel their body tension on
You think
everybody do
that's
it.
ego?
I tell them
That's
come
ego,
for
'cause
me.
you-
Right. Come on,
that's
this
all
motherfucker.
ego.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is, mine's definitely ego. I'm not gonna lie, mine's
You only
ego.
do that if you mad or something.
No,
That's the
I don't do it.
That's a Tuesday.
But see,
You mad.
that's just
That's that
manipulating
ego.
the situation.
And that's,
I don't
and
know.
that's how you, because that's messing with the mind.
But that's how you impacting your value.
No, he's
where you
messing
at
with,
mentally.
he's messing with the mind. That's what he's doing.
Where you at mentally? Where your location? Where you at here? Because it's gonna show you the value in the pussy.
Yeah, he's messing with the mind.
It's gonna show you the value in the
I'm
pussy.
messing with more than the. Well, yeah.
You messing with the mind. Yeah, that's the ego thing though, because you like it. You just said it was fun.
So you ever asked a man when you was having sex?
I would prefer for you not to ask me anything about nothing about no man.
That's your ego talking.
They just nothing.
But the whole truth of it is, when it comes down to being toxic, which our show is about,
I'm not done.
toxic
Not yet.
on Friday night,
on
Friday nights at 8:00, right?
That's the stuff y'all talk about on y'all
8-ish.
show.
At 8:05.
They started on time.
8:15.
Heavy on the 8-ish.
Y'all started on time when I was there.
8:15.
No. Friday nights behind Sis, let's talk about it. Whenever they get there.
Did we
It's
send
shade.
We ain't sharing no videos and that? I sent them to y'all.
You sent
We got a topic and everything.
Okay.
I know, but I don't remember seeing no
You
video.
have a meeting after this.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
They actually talking
We
about
out
the
here.
show. Yeah.
Speaking of the show.
He on the show talking about the show.
But y'all got your Toxic Talk starts May 1st.
Yeah, that's when we
And 8:15.
changed the new name. 8:15.
Officially, it was originally.
Well, I don't know if May 1st is a Friday, but
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
May-
What day? Come on.
let's
May 2nd.
Okay.
May 2nd.
May
2nd.
May 2nd, they'll be on y'all.
May 2nd.
There's
That's
a Friday.
a Friday.
Yeah.
That's a Friday.
Look, I'm feel like I'm on the right one.
8:15.
Yeah.
Come on, right after Sis. Let's talk about it. I promise you, if nothing else, it's gonna be dope. They are some dope individuals. It's one of my most favorite shows. I like
Enjoyed
that.
my time on the show. I had fun.
Yeah.
They was very demure with you.
No, I feel like they were themselves. Y'all, it was a good show. They were
It was.
listen. Everybody still be themselves when I'm around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
tonight gonna be lit too.
Okay.
Y'all have a guest tonight?
No,
No.
Oh, okay. It's just y'all tonight
Yeah.
and drinking.
I don't even know if I'm drinking tonight.
Oh, okay. You changing your
I'm
life.
drinking some
No, we went
wine.
crazy last night.
Oh,
I feel like
my
a
goodness.
wine buzz is way better than
We
liquor
know
buzz.
what you.
No, a wine. Listen, the wine buzz
Listen,
was
just
crazy
leave me in
last
my
night.
cups.
No, I enjoyed my time on y'all show. I had
Yeah.
fun.
Can I say the topic or no?
You can.
They gonna tune in?
So the topic tonight is the dangers of cheating.
Oh Lord.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Can we please find something else to talk about besides cheating? I'm over cheating.
Yeah,
So-
when
I'm
it
so
happens,
over cheating.
it happens.
You want to come on tonight and tell you?
I can't tonight.
Yeah, because I got a lot to say.
No, I really am. I'm like so over the topic of cheating. Like, it's y'all not.
So we was going with something else,
Y'all
but
not.
we had.
Because I feel like it's something that's it
But
happens.
it was some real life shit that just happened this week.
So
that,
with the danger.
That's what
Oh,
I'm saying,
no,
it's like
I
it
think it's gonna be dope because
Yeah.
people losing their lives from that.
They are.
Yeah, yeah.
They are, because it's serious.
So y'all gonna be talking on that level of cheating. Okay, that makes sense. I
Yeah.
like that. Cause I'm y'all not over the cheating topics. Not that one, but the other cheating topic.
Yeah.
It's
I
almost
mean, but
like
life's a
nobody.
We try to cheat life cheat us.
Like nobody's
Yeah.
shocked.
I'm trying to
when
beat
cheated on
death because
anyone.
I'm trying to beat life because I can't cheat death. That's the real.
But like, is anybody
Yeah,
shocked
that's
when
what
anyone
he
gets
said.
cheated on nowadays? No.
Well, the whole.
Because I feel like people are making it now a norm.
What,
It is.
I feel like
They make cheating on.
Yeah.
I tell you,
It is.
Yeah,
I tell
like
you
it's
the-
become so people are like
Cheating is kind of played out though.
that's
It
what I'm
is.
saying.
Oh
but
my
everybody,
God.
it seems like everybody got somebody else.
And what's the point?
No, well, can I be very
Of
honest with
course,
you?
Miles, you're the swinger up the table.
No, I'm not. No, actually, I left swinging alone 3 to 4 years before my other people stopped.
Well, you're the.
I stopped first out of
Okay,
everybody.
go
So you kind of retired.
Yeah, I definitely retired.
He's now on OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's called 50.
Look, for business.
OnlyFans over 50.
But go on. Everybody got more than one person.
Jesus
Go on.
Christ.
Because this is the title that everybody wants to make the norm
No,
now.
it's, I don't want to make it the norm, but what I will is tell the truth is never until you are ready to be by yourself. then that's when you will make the decision to be
in a committed something. So it goes back to what I always say.
Hold on, wait a minute. It's not just, you can still be committed to some. Here's the thing.
How are you committed if you cheat?
It's not cheating if you're not married.
Okay.
I don't like that, and it's been told to me
how
by
you
a person.
practice in a relationship is how you practice in a marriage. This is what everybody don't understand.
I understand that.
You don't.
Listen, I had a homeboy that was engaged, about to get married, and he was messing around with, and I told him, I said, bro, your wedding date coming up, like, when you gonna chill this out? He like, once we get married. I said, so once you say I do, you just gonna cold turn? I say, no, that's not how it works.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like it's best to get everything out of your system beforehand, so you won't be as tempted to do it after.
I got you.
I learned in Vacation Bible School though. What Mom said, Vacation Bible School taught me if I'm not married, it ain't cheating.
Yeah, and I'll be very
but that's crazy though.
If you are in a relationship with someone,
and y'all have solidified that,
and y'all solidified that this is the relationship.
So first of all,
there is no cheat. Like no.
So first of all, if hypothetically speaking, I'm just gonna show you this, and it's what I really base everything off of.
Okay, go on.
If we break our promises with God every damn day, week, month, or year, what makes you think we not going to cheat on our spouses, whether it be man or woman, woman or man?
I think it's possible to be faithful.
But if you can't be faithful,
First of all,
hold on, listen. If you're going to demise your responsibility in your relationship with God,
such as,
I mean, anything like God, how many times people say, God, I'll never drink again. God, I ain't gonna never do this again.
The crazy part is when you want to bring God into it, he ain't never asked us to be perfect or do any of that.
And either in a relationship.
Nobody's asking you to be perfect, but nobody's asking you to cheat on me continuously. You have people that are serial cheaters.
You're not gonna want to cheat.
No, hold on. You do have people.
And I'm referring to serial cheaters. Okay. I'm not talking about the people that stepped out maybe once.
Brittany,
I'm talking about people that continuously is with a person and they mess around.
Brittany, hypothetically speaking, not hypothetically, a lot of people when they look at you in a particular way, right?
I don't know how they look at me.
I'm gonna tell you how they look at you.
I don't know.
I mean, they look at you as a person who take care of themselves, know how to speak up, and at the same time keep your business to yourself, right?
Okay.
So, irregardless if they find out you was the worst person in the world, it's going to take a lot of people to be convinced that you're the worst person in the world, and you could very be much that, right? Mm-hmm. And it's because you never said who you are. You never said, "Oh, I'd never do that." Oh my God, You didn't, right? But so hypothetically speaking, when a man cheats, another person would never know he cheated unless he said something. Because a person who cheats, who's a serial cheater, like you said, you would never know he cheated. You'd be like, "Oh my God, I ain't never believed it," because every time I seen him, he was his wife. Oh my God, this would make.
What is the point you're making?
My point is, people have different challenges in their life.
I understand
and with different challenges, people, when they start to overcome them, especially with a dedication to a woman, marriage, right? Some man can just cut off everybody who he fucked with to be with this one. I've seen it many a times. I mean, many of times. And only because one thing about true purpose, when you with a person purposefully, you with them purposefully. That love shit is for the birds, because you could love them. You could love a lot of people. Now you got to put them in a row. Who come first, second, third, fourth? But when you purposefully with someone, that's your one. And you can't stop. I don't give a fuck. A female could walk up to somebody else and be like, "Girl, he ain't shit." My girl would be like, "I know, but he mine." And that's because when a woman know what type of man she married, and a man know what type of, a woman would be more accepted to realize what type of person he was and I was before a man would accept that his woman was a hoe like Kanye. Because you'll be fucked up like Kanye is. Kanye was infatuated with a whore. Men don't be infatuated with whores. Ever.
Be my whore in the bed. But
exactly. But that's it though. I mean, men don't be infatuated with whores. That's how Kanye lost his mind, because he was infatuated with a whore. And he had 4 children by a whore. So,
and I can't take a woman, well, no shade to nobody, but I can't take you serious if you want to, based on how you present yourself out in the world. Like, if you spoken for why dress a certain way knowing that's gonna get you certain attention?
Yeah, I agree.
And then it'd be like, I don't be on nothing. I don't believe you because you place yourself in those situations.
But
I agree with that.
But I definitely agree with what you
I
said.
do this for me.
Right.
You said what?
Like a woman be like, I dress like this for me. That's not for you.
Now don't.
Was
You
she
ain't gotta
dressing
put
like
the
that
Muslim
before you
stuff
got
on.
with her?
But you, huh?
Was she dressing like that before you got with her?
Well, I don't know. I'm speaking in general, but me personally, if you dress a certain way, if you dress like the way I'm talking about when we first meet, I'm not gonna take you serious anyway.
I got you.
I might pop you. I might take you down through there because
damn.
Well,
That's toxic.
Well, we just discovered his level of toxicity.
But yeah, I mean, I'm impacting my value. If you want to move around looking like a stripper, I'm gonna. And by the way, to clear that up, I don't. No shade, no shot to the strippers in the world, but I don't.
That's not something that you. Yeah, I get it. I think everyone, like men, want their women to represent them when they out. Because I feel like when you're together with somebody, that's what you're doing anyway. Like if I'm with you, then I represent you when I'm out, and it's like, well, dang, your man taking care of you, and it's the same feel. Like, dang, some chick is taking care of him.
Yeah.
I mean, we all want to accent our bodies and attributes and stuff.
Well,
so I get that.
And I do think like when you with the right man and the right woman, they will show like you're glowing differently.
Yeah, I mean, and it is showing your attitude.
It's gonna show,
and your aptitude and your attitude. Because what I've learned about, I tell people all the time, a husband is automatically prepared once he selects his wife. A man don't really become a husband until he has a wife. You feel me? And because the man has all the attributes already. Mm-hmm. Because a man is simple, and most people think men's complex. That's why
y'all simple.
That's why they say when you find a wife, you find a good thing, and so on and so on.
Well, that means a woman's already a wife.
Exactly, because she has been prepared psychologically, spiritually, emotionally. All those things are there to make her a wife. A man is already that of what he is when he was created. And this is what I say about the love for God. When you have a love for God, it's like you know the difference. Mm-hmm. You know when you got a whore in your life. No, you do. You know when you have a whore in your life, and you know when you have a godly sent woman, and that's what most guys. God was like, I fucked up on that one. And
well, I've heard guys say that. Like, I know that one got away. That one got away. I messed that one up.
I think every man got that one that
said that one got away.
Yeah. And in the sense of, and it goes to the point to where you be thinking like, well, why, then you do dumb shit, but why, God? You know what I mean? Be like,
but why, God?
Right.
I told you, fool, that was the one.
Well, right.
But I think some women have fun with the ball too.
A lot of women have fun.
Because with y'all, you know, sometimes it's slow and steady. Yeah. And some women don't have the patience to deal with the men that's being slow and steady.
A man's hardships and finances is worse than a woman's.
Yeah, I agree.
And then, because here's what like I told people, a man can go broke and get rich again. Get broke, get rich again. Our start over, you know what I mean, is harder on us here. Mm-hmm. Right? Because we knew what we used to do. But we don't take the God buzz on saying, I want you to go further. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't want you where you were. You need to go further.
So can I ask you a question? Because we talked about this, I think, last week when you said when women stop placing love and value on
their vagina,
they can really learn some stuff, right?
Yes, they really can.
Do you think it's the same for men when they stop placing value on the money?
No.
Because I feel like that's a lot of men place value on their financial stability.
Our money replaced God. In a lot of sense.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think it's this? Like, do you think that? Okay, that's what my question is. Do y'all agree?
The answer is
because GP not listening. He ain't hear nothing.
No,
you don't agree?
I heard. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You ain't even know what that is. You don't agree?
I don't. Well, speaking for me, I don't.
No.
So you think your value comes with money?
I think it don't. I thought you. No, I was saying I disagree. That I thought you were saying that it do for me. I'm saying it don't.
Okay, then that's what I mean. Like, because I feel like a lot of men nowadays are like they're placing value on their money.
Hey, Britt,
everybody that know me know that I like. That's one of the things you'll never hear about me. You can hear about me and my people falling out. You'll never hear about it being about money.
But no, you place your value on your family.
your, but he plays value in him.
And myself.
Like
I represent my family, so if I'm out here clown, then I'm making them look bad too. So we all representations of each other.
But one thing, money. Which honestly, I think most people who sit at this table are God-fearing men. Period. And a lot of times it don't seem like it because say man. I'm just saying when it comes down to what you see on podcasts. First, we are here to bring information and at the same time entertain. So we do what we do on that end. But when you hear them talk outside of this, you be sitting like, oh, these some dope ass dudes. You know what I mean?
I mean, I hear it on the show.
Yeah. Sometimes. But listen,
I'm glad we cleared that up.
He's like, sometimes.
But I mean,
this will be my last time on the show.
you said that last time.
Anytime before that.
But I mean, going back to the whole God thing, like if you read the Bible, none of the men that God loved were like the worst ones ever. But they loved God, you know. So you can't base it on like.
And see, that's the thing. I don't know the Bible like that. Like I believe in the higher power. I don't know the Bible like that. But I did hear that all the people that was around him was gangsters.
Yes. Like David, his story was dope. Like he had a super dope story, and he did all kinds of things, but he loved God and got honored what the man wanted.
I've been learning. I've learned the Bible. I learned religion through G and his cousin.
My niggas.
Like I never really like. You don't remember that show? Was he there on when we was on the show off that when y'all got to talk? I'm like, why the fuck is y'all talking about religion? We out here.
Yeah, I was there.
You know what I'm saying?
GP over here handling business.
No,
I saw your cash
out. So I'm more of a show and prove person, and a lot of the stuff they be saying, it be there. Like I be seeing it, like oh shit, like right. And then his cousin. Now these are guys from Highland Park guys, they street guys. But when my daughter had COVID, like he called me like, Tone, I put your daughter on the prayer list and stuff like that. That means something because he could have been thinking about doing 1,000 different things, like my people kind of know me, so when I'm going through some mental stuff on my own, like I'm down on myself, they peep it, and every time I'm at the wall, my back against the wall, like I'm not back against the wall, but when I'm going through it with myself, one of them will call and they don't even know. Like they just call, like, bro, I just dog this, that, and the third. Like I just want to give you. So, but that's the thing that make me believe, like when they talk about how real God is and stuff like that. Like, because none of this stuff be coincidence.
It's all connected.
I mean, so they kind of help me
because they
with
teach
the
a lot of the religion part. So when I was introduced, it was never religion; it was always spiritual. So I don't look at the world or the Bible like the average person does, because I didn't come into it that way.
I look at everything spiritual.
It's all spiritual. It happens spirit first, then natural.
But most people don't get it, and that's what I was saying about how we carry ourselves. Like when we walked in the starters, right? We know no matter how
I thought y'all went to Cheers.
Cheers is another place.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about when we went to starters.
Okay.
Yeah. But when
Cheers is starters.
It's like the cat is out the bag.
Right.
Exactly.
So whenever it's Cheers on starters, we don't walk in there like when you see other people walking there. You know what I mean?
Oh, they be extra when they come in there.
Extra.
Oh my god! I be leaving.
And Shetty been around enough to realize, like, when we walk in there, certain things that people, how they treat us. You know what I mean? And see, when I walk in, I'm like, I'm gonna get a seat.
We know house.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got no seat.
No, for real.
Such and such here today. We need to sit down.
No, for real.
And we do get a seat.
And
we do.
Like, it was a guy they called him Auntie, right? Because yes, he was a gay male, but I like the fact it was a whole line of people there one time
asking for Auntie.
No, just waiting on seats and stuff. And then he was like, oh yeah, your seat is waiting. He was like, how many you got? You know what I mean?
We did that last time we went.
Right,
it was a whole bunch of people. We got in
4, and he was like, oh yeah, you're next. And they were like, but we've been here for 30 minutes.
And we squeezed in that little booth.
Yeah.
He was in that bad boy.
I don't know why your reenactment of what Auntie said reminded me of when Eddie Murphy had Damon Wayans get him the bananas for the tailpipe.
When he came, he was go ahead. And the funny part is nobody even remember that was Damon Wayans.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You see, it was Beverly Hills Cop. It was funny.
The first one.
I know now because I saw it in the interview.
Okay.
But you got to think Beverly Hills Cop was before.
Yeah, he was.
Shit, that was in the 80s.
My time.
I think that was 84. 84.
Yeah, you got to think that was before my time.
84 was ridiculous.
They was making movies.
Like my mama was in high school.
No, for like they making movies in 84.
Yeah, they're making movies now that you don't watch.
They was making movies and porn in the 80s.
Right.
No, that's wild business.
Listen, the porn back in the day used to have theme music, background music and shit.
Theme music.
It used to be
so it doesn't have music now?
No, it's music playing the whole time while they doing it.
Yeah.
The theme music now.
Why?
But
I want to know who was making the theme music.
It was a soundtrack.
This is going to be a good soundtrack for this porn scene right here.
I never forget. They was listening to music at a music conference. Russell Simmons said, "Hey, turn that shit off. That shit sound like porn music." I was like, "That nigga."
Is that how he talk?
Yeah.
I hate when you imitate people. It's so bad.
You know,
it's so bad.
Half of them sound
do your Indian. Do your Indian.
Oh my God.
It's terrible.
What?
Now do your African.
Do your African.
Hey man.
Sound the same.
Did you say hey man? That's Jamaican.
That's Jamaican. We said do African.
Them African niggas too.
Damn.
Okay, and then do your hillbilly.
I be goddamn.
They're all terrible. They're all terrible. Like
say equally.
None of them are good. Not one is good.
I don't like the attitude.
What have I gotten myself into?
We just
not one is good.
All right, hold on. Here it comes. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, answer the phone while we in the middle of speaking.
I mean, for real. You ain't say shit, okay?
I was going to talk about how bad.
I know.
You
really ain't say shit. We talk about impacting people's lives, location of their value, and all that. You want to bring my anyway, you already know what time
I'm just saying.
I was waiting for our special guest to come on in.
He here? Is he here?
No.
Okay, so that wasn't a get you out of here. Okay.
I want to go to this video.
Okay.
Let's play this video.
I'm sorry, I thought that was to get me out of here.
Yeah, no. That is to get me out of here. This video. Hey, everybody go to video. This video is by Big O. And y'all tell me what y'all think. I want to hear in the comments and tell me what you think. We'll be right back.
Gigi.
Pay homage to the nigga that I love, cause I love when the nigga go live on the record. Even when he vibe, put his life on the line, cause he'd rather die than be recognized as a record. Law, go hard in the paint. Sucks when you think you hard, but you ain't. Ain't no sunshine, yeah, right? That's like ain't no crime, I'm Martin Luther King. Too hard to involve in debate. Too sharp to be in the car with the bait. Ain't got time for the bullshit, lessons about that bullshit time of the day. Sometimes gotta make time for the fake time, but the fake time get away with the fake crime. Make it FaceTime at wayside. What should've been wayside, now it's on FaceTime. Should I keep dumping it? Yeah. Should all y'all keep bumping it? Yeah. Should all y'all take the fall when I drop? Cause I'm not gonna stop once y'all get involved in it. Let me find out that y'all really find out how they bury Billy Bob, and they find out you're very interested in what Omar got to say about it. Tell me, would you go cray if I said my way or the highway? Bye bye sway, bye bye nay nay, bye bye gang gang, all y'all gangway. Why can't we all get along, get it on till we all in the ain't nothing wrong with it? We all good, so it's all good. Nope. Hate would still find a way to get his paws in it. Got you thinking that you're hot as shit and dope as fuck, but really you are not the shit. Or maybe you be fucking it up in love with the death, but thinking that it's really just the opposite. Wouldn't matter to me, I bust. Break a nigga down to one knee, I bust. Hit him hard, really hope that he hop up so I can really get the beat on, cuz he had it coming. Get the kick until I'm out of asses. Tallahassee, the Calabasas, where the grass is greener, but old gets meaner. Shit, let that slide. I'm all out of passes. Maybe you can all kiss my ass is the way that I should look at it. Got more ways in the cookbook to eat. Turn the page. Look, see?
Hey, yo, that sounds good, man, but it's late and I'm ready to go home. You used every word in the dictionary. Yo, come on.
Modo's the plan, man. You ain't gonna break bread, quit playing, man. You ain't into getting these riches, you bitches need to quit bullshit and get the fuck up out the game, man. Your first meal, change your lifestyle. First real bitch, you probably gain you a wife now. Second meal, turn it to your third meal. Now it's done but another fucking day in the life now. Maintain ain't the main thing. Main thing is to keep it coming and coming like bang bang. Fucking with you, come up, then it's time to get the gang gang. Pull up on them, be like bang 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 bang. Fuck them up, yup, get them all. Rev them up, let them go, let these niggas know. You in that banging, I'm in that banging. Pull up the shit with big O in the scene, about to let it go. I'm in the business of giving niggas the business. So if you happen to witness, you probably end up a witness. So watch me end up beginning to sending so many niggas to the ER. Another a minute, they call me a menace. I've been in attendance, I'm watching you niggas. keep at the heat, ready to watch you niggas. I'm popping with the gens, you ready to chop you niggas. I catch you slipping up Versace you niggas, and then I hit him with the.
Get ready for a night of lyrics and laughter. April 19th in Music Hall with Grammy Award winner Chrisette Michelle. Also, the smooth sounds of Kindred, the Family Soul. And on the same show, get your laugh on with comedian Bruce.
Man, I went to church with my aunt. We should get up to 12:30. We didn't leave out of Friday evening by 4 o'clock.
And your celebrity host, Omar Gooding. Tickets on sale now. Available at Ticketmaster and the Music Hall box office.
So I'm gonna be like Queen Latifah and these bitches set it off. I ain't risking my life for no $2,000. You got $1 million in the hood. Somebody gonna fuck around and rob that motherfucker. You see a bitch, then smack a bitch.
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rise and Grind show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show. Don't listen to the man who don't shop.
You crazy as hell. I just shot my shot. You know where
else you can go get them? I'll tell you out there. Because I don't want everybody to know where I'm
at. That was not a minute.
We are back. We are back. Look at you. You turned. I like the way you twirled that boy around.
I'm telling you, her hands is
both hands.
Listen.
She was like this.
I don't even want to go there. Where my mic at?
I love hard. Okay.
This nigga mic is
Y'all listen. Y'all need to learn how to love on people.
This nigga over here
That's hard. A lot of people do not.
Learn to love on people.
Who said we don't?
Do not.
Have you not been listening to us? We do a lot of loving on people.
Yeah.
Y'all play a lot of mind games with people.
That's a part of love.
That's part of love.
You keeping them sharp.
Go. Toxic Telly in the building. There we go. All right.
You have to love them mentally.
That's the playing part. Y'all like to play.
I gotta play a little bit, just a little bit.
Y'all like to play.
No, I like to smack and spit in your mouth.
What's wrong with playing though?
Nothing.
Keep you young.
Oh, I didn't say anything was wrong with anything.
Oh, okay.
I never said anything.
Brittany is never going, and she is never going to say nothing on camera.
But that's what's dope though.
Somebody's camera.
That's what makes her. No, that's what makes her toxic. Right there.
That's her toxic superpower.
How does that make me toxic?
Brittany, you toxic.
No, that's just showing the impacting of the location. It's not the location.
I mean, we're in the suburbs, so it's toxic.
Way to bring that back.
Her value is displayed somewhere else.
She has discipline to where she knows what locations to talk.
Oh, listen. You know,
for sure.
This is how you can tell Brittany toxic. She walk in the building, she be shot in the mouth, but she have her purse in front of her, like
that's not toxic.
You be sitting there like, why? You know, she don't have it on her shoulder. She got to hold it like it's a briefcase. Like, look, this was the pistol.
That's because it's a satchel. You're not gonna carry a satchel on your shoulder. You carry a tote on your shoulder.
Stop. What the fuck is that?
What's the satchel?
Hold up.
What's the satchel goes over you? The satchel goes over
crossbody.
That's a satchel.
No, it's not.
No.
A satchel.
That whatever she just did with her hands,
a satchel to me goes over your.
But it's not.
No,
it's
that's
a crossbody for a woman. For a man, it's a satchel.
Satchel?
No, it's
not nothing for a man.
I be so with her when I be with her, then it be like.
I'm about to tell you right now, you can't tell me about the first game.
For a woman, it's a crossbody. For a man, it's a satchel.
No, it's not. It's still a crossbody.
Why are we
crossbody.
naming something for a man that's a
name for a woman?
Listen, it's not nothing for a man.
Listen, it's made for a woman.
It's a satchel.
No, it's called a backpack.
I
prefer a man to wear a backpack.
That's what men supposed to have on.
I don't really like the crossbody thing.
See, nobody said her little arm analogy.
A man's supposed to have on a backpack, not a goddamn crossbody.
Now I got
got a question. Do y'all like it if it's on the back with the one strap?
No.
That's sexual. That's sexual.
I like a backpack.
Tom got a question for you. What?
Why you keep jacking the air off?
I'm trying to.
She doing like this.
She's masturbating the air.
You let her do what it is that she do what she do.
Okay.
See, I think it's a crossbody.
You
see what I'm saying?
It's because I can't.
And Brittany keep doing it with two hands. She
Because you see what I'm saying? And nobody said nothing with her now.
I'm doing
Brittany only doing shit with two hands. She be like, hey, Miles, I put this down.
Because Miles, how am I have to twist it.
Wow.
Oh
What
my
is
God.
this conversation just?
First of all, the fact that
you have to twist it up.
it's a microphone, guys.
So talking to the mic.
Listen.
Oh my God.
And then she like this. Look what happened. You gotta put it.
She said it. What she said about 20, 30 minutes ago. People like what they like. You know
Exactly. At the end of the day got to end.
First of all, I was actually talking about the microphone, and I was talking about a crossbody. I don't know
But
where y'all.
your hands are always twisted every moment.
Yeah.
It's a crossbody. It's the microphone.
Look at her. She
Like, where am I grabbing?
They nicely manicured and everything.
Well, we at least know Brittany don't like little penises. Anyway, so listen,
Miles,
too soon?
first of all, yes.
Why did you just look at the?
Because
She snapped the mic.
I want people to understand.
She like, well, maybe it's too skinny.
No, I want people to understand when I have to come in and mess with the microphone, I am twisting the cap here. That's all I'm saying.
No, but you doing it like
Because we're not going to talk about it. We're done. Move on.
Well, show us.
Move on.
Say demonstrate.
Move on.
Everybody looking at the screen like me.
I'm looking at it.
Like, hey man, say man, do it.
Move on.
Look, they
Hey,
with
their sister must not be on here because she would have cut into Miles today.
Oh, yeah, probably so.
Like,
Miles is childish.
I'm childish.
Something's seriously wrong with you.
I'm childish, boo boo.
You are. But no, I don't. I prefer the men with backpacks. I don't really like that crossbody stuff either. It's too metro.
Just
for
carry
me.
your
Just
wallet.
carry your
Shan, stop.
Yeah.
Shan is she going?
Stop.
She.
This is before.
Tyran White said these niggas gray as ever talking like they 21. That must be your cousin.
He talking about y'all niggas.
Tyran, I put like this.
Let me see.
I'm 53.
That is my cousin.
Yeah, Tyran, I'm 53, and my shit still work.
What does a great? I don't understand.
It doesn't mean nothing. I'm not even. You can't even listen to him right now.
See,
Tyran, I can tell he collects sneakers. He like a gym shoe buff. Like, nigga, I got them new Jordans. But your credit probably good because you Brittany's cousin.
That is a fact.
that's a flex. Sure.
That is definitely a fact.
I can tell
You
you,
do anything with credit, yeah.
I can tell your family full of good credit. You got any good cousins? Okay, you about to wrap this up.
You must be on YouTube or something. Oh no,
Say, where y'all at?
You said, do I have any good cousins?
No, any good cousins?
Yeah,
Females.
it's like,
What about females?
They with somebody.
Okay, they with somebody?
All of them?
All of them?
The ones that I be with.
Oh, shit.
I got one that's not.
Are they married?
Most of them.
I got
one that's not.
Well, you know, if they not married, we don't count that.
Real good.
No, this one isn't married.
Let's set that up. Let her know.
Then she has good credit.
Okay.
I know she had good credit.
Can do a lot.
We knew that already.
So let's set this up. We'll talk about this later on camera. Anyway, hey, y'all, we about to get out of here.
I wouldn't hook her up with you. I wouldn't do her like that. I just wouldn't.
Toxic Talk starting Friday, May 2nd, 8:15 p.m. with GP, Brooklyn, Tone. They getting down. They got new
They
names
have a
and
good
all that
topic
shit.
tonight, though. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. I'm tapping in for that one because I got to hear this dangerous story.
Yep.
I'll tap in.
I gotta get out of here, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
And we about to get out of here. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Holla.
Rise and grind. Wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you